Yeah, what up, my people? What up? What up? What up? Pink Meadow, salute to you, Queen. Eric O, what's good, fam? NY Willis, salute to you, fam. Mark Wonderlick, what's up with your bro? Double Zeros, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, appreciate you. Skywalker TWT in the building, my brother. Salute to you, fam. Tay Tay, salute to you, Queen. TWT is in the building, salute to you. Boxing matchups, Dwayne Freeman, my brother, my nigga right there. TWT is in the building. What's good, my people? Quee, what's good, my love? Honey Bun, First Lady, what's going on? TWT. Oh, yeah, we in the building. LeVar Cooper, what's going on, bro? What's good, man? Josh Sanders, what's poppin', my bro? All right. So, hey, man, clout, jealousy, envy, hate is a overpowering drug in this era that we live in. A lot is predicated on people mad and jealous of other people's success because they feel like they in the same type of bracket, they in the same same realm. And if they getting it, then if one person getting it, then the other person should get it too, since they about what or something similar. But it's not always that's not the case, and that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Two people can be in similar factions or same area or same demographic or whatever. It's about that work that you put in though. It's about the work that you put in. It's what you do with the time and the gifts and the opportunities when they afford you to get them. A lot of people in this world are talented beyond means. You know what I'm saying? But do they have the passion and grind, or are they willing to take those risks to put themselves in a position so they can win? You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that's where you got old Buddy Budrick. You know what I'm saying? He got the talent, but he not willing to take the risk and take those chances that Earl did. So since he's not willing to do that, Earl is still superseding him and excelling no matter what he does. You know what I'm saying? You can have all those accolades, and guess what? It still don't make you a draw. It still don't make you a person that they looking at as, oh yeah, that's a solid dude. Not by how you move as a family man or a husband. We know you take care of your kids. That's commendable. You feed your kids, that's all that. What you do in the sport that you love, that you dedicated your life to, what are you doing in that thing that you got that love or so-called passion for? And you done knock the ball in many fashions. You could blame, you know what I'm saying? Renee Box Young, salute to you, my brother. You could blame other people for your faults or your shortcomings and things of that nature. It sounds good because you could put the shift of blame on somebody else temporal. But at the end of the day, you got to look in the mirror and realize that these are self-inflicted wounds, self-sabotaging things. And that's something that his team refuses. Even right now, all the things that have come out, this is why I waited. While everybody was going live every day, I made sure that you know what I'm saying, you know, didn't go overboard. Then, you know what I'm saying, made sure all the pieces was lined up before I start to speak on it. Because more and more information is gonna come out. But I'm maybe I just see it a little bit differently. But I wasn't gonna speak on it until I had all the pieces I needed so I can make my proper assessment on what I want to talk about. Ashley's Corner. Salute to you, Queen. TWT in the building. What's going on, Ash? You know what I'm saying? And now look, here we are now. And this man still don't understand the ramifications of you taking this fight. Let's go down. Let's see. That's why I did my homework. I did a whole lot of homework. That's why I didn't go live and talk about this because I wanted to make sure I downloaded enough information and the proper information. So when I do speak on it, I got all my ducks in a row, or at least all the ones that I know I'm able to have in a row. You know what I'm saying? So Shout out to my bro Tay Jones. You know what I'm saying? He said something the other day that kind of resonated on the inside. You know that people not gonna talk about it. I got this from my bro Tay Jones. He's like, but Black Prime was sent the offer before PBC did to Bud and Spence, or Spence to Bud, whichever way you want to put it. So guess what? That means before even Blue Blood got even involved in this whole thing, Team Crawford already knew who Black Prime was by people. See, people don't want to go do homework. They already knew who Black Prime was, my people. Southern T, my brother, my knuckle right there. TWT in the building, man. Boy, that's my partner right there. My partner in crime. There's one of them. D free the other one. Just do the other one. Them my dogs right there, man. Love y'all boys, man. Uh, so he already was hip to Black Prime. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, it's not a come out of the woodworks type of thing. No, 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 no. Maybe the David Avenesian thing at the last minute, but David Avenesian was the opponent that they was trying to slot boots with. You feel me? So how does it look? You don't take the fight for whichever reason you want to say. You said you agreed to terms, but ain't no contract signed. So that means you was bullshit. So you say all this, but then you go get the fighter that was on the undercard that was for another opponent. If that's y'all king, then hey, y'all feel free. Y'all can have him. So that's why Boots is looking for another opponent right now, because David Avenesian was for him. Yeah, November 19th, they was looking to slide Boots against David Avenesian. They was looking to get Bud and Spence, and then standing on this, they would have found some, you know what I'm saying? They would have found somebody who they want to put in there for them or whatever. Or they would have tried to do something. Probably fuck around, try to pin her with Keith Thurman or something, let him get a name or something like that. Because it does matter that Bud didn't take this fight. So all the people, we can come back and revisit. Look, Bruce Gas, my OG brother, what's good, fam? It's not gonna be just that simple and that easy. You know what I'm saying? Now, Spence has options. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to shift Boots on him. Look, they can mandate Boots at the IBF all they want, but guess what? Stanionis took step aside twice already. He is not gonna step aside to give Boots a chance at his shot. No, Boots don't have a belt. He did it on the simple fact because he wanted Bud and Earl to fight for undisputed. So he was willing to step aside for undisputed because he's next up. So if he next up, whoever wins, he gets the winner. See what I'm saying? So he's cool with that. He got paid twice. Plus he has fought in between that time. Stanionis getting money. Stanionis is doing just fine. He getting his money. Black Star, my brother, what's good? Where you been, bruh? So Stanionis cool. He's not going to give that chance to Boots. And everybody going to say, if the IBF mandate Earl to have to fight Boots, he's still behind Stanionis, y'all. But you let all the Bud Dick Riders and all these Earl Spence haters, they ain't even got to be Bud fans or Bud Dick Riders. Guess what? What they gonna do? They're gonna go against Earl because they hate what this man is doing. They hate. A lot of people really wish that Earl didn't come back better. You know what I'm saying? Not the same. He came back better. People can't stand the fact that the man is back and he's more loyal and dedicated to the sport before the accidents. They don't like the fact that he beat Ugas and stopped Ugas. It gives them more stuff to even hate on and for them to be mad about. That's why they mad. That's why Team Crawford mad. All these folks, they ain't gonna admit it to you, but they was hoping that Earl looked like shit against Ugas, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia. They was hoping that. That's why he showed up to the Danny Garcia fight. He was hoping. He was hoping that Earl looked bad. Yoda Wise crushed my brother. Man, boy, you gonna live a long time. We just asked about you, Yoda. Bruh, she just asked me before I went live. I was on the phone with her. It's like, you talk to Chris? I said, nah, I'm gonna have to hit my dog up and you pop up. So, Quee, there you go. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, bro, they really hate when this man succeed, but they want to give kudos to Bud for doing subpar shit. It's because they favor Bud and they looking at Bud as the guy to knock off Spence finally. They look at Spence how they looked at Wilder, the heavyweight division. I'm just gonna be honest with you. People don't have to agree with me, but people are planning and happy and plotting and hoping and wishing and praying that Earl look bad. They hoping it and they praying that he do it, and the opposite keep happening. Because guess what? When the Lord has blessed and put that touch of God on a person's life, bro, ain't nothing that nobody can do it, man. Nobody can do nothing with it. You can try to stop it, you can try to block it long as you want to, but it's gonna eventually supersede your blocking. It just happens that way. All the negativity, all the malicious intent, all the hate, all the slandering, you know what I'm saying? Calling them this, talking about his girl, talking about his kids, talking about everything he do, his whole livelihood. Guess what? Karma's a bitch. So all that shit that they cooking up and trying to place upon Errol Spence, man, they deflecting their own problems. But they failing to realize is that he's driven by this. Eric O, salute to you, bro. E Ortiz, what's good to you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Everything that they doing, they just deflecting their issues and their deficiencies that they have as a person and trying to blame Earl and then getting all these motherfuckers to run behind them and say, oh yeah, that's what's going on. No, that's not what's going on. That's really not what's going on. So it does matter. YB, what's good, bro? Salute to you. Keep doing that good work, man. It does matter about this fight not happening. You know how many people was trying to get on this undercard to get more eyes on themselves. Not just Spence and Bud, but for themselves. Boots, Stanionis. You know what I'm saying? If Keith Thurman wanted to get in the mix, he can be on there. If Rashidi Ellis wanted to get on there, he could be in the mix. You know what I'm saying? It's fighters that were really looking forward to November 19th getting it done. Cool Boy was going to fight B. Figgy at 126. He was going to go up and rematch that boy. On the same card, Boots is going to be in there. I think Gary Antoine, they're going to try to slide him in on there. Bro, y'all know how low that card was going to be if it was to happen? But people want to make it seem like and get Bud past, like, oh, it don't matter. They can revisit. Bro, it does matter. The timing of this was perfect. You get this fight out the way. You can plan the second one. You get Mel defending his undisputed titles against Tim Tszyu, January, February. Then you could have a rematch in April or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If they want to do it like that. Yep, there we go. Frank and Chris Cole. But I was thinking, I'm like, man, I missed somebody. That's who I was missing. The Ghost, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like all these fights, these were fights that we were looking for. People that had choral and start having, some type of dialogue with one another in this building. You know what I'm saying? It could have been Gary Russell and Chris Cole, but they hit each other head. You know what I'm saying? So it's many fights that could have been slotted in for this date, and people want to just sweep it on the rug like, oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. They can revisit it. Bruh, let me tell you something about PBC. On the only way they're going to revisit this fight, and this Earl is pressing for it. When you do bad business and leave a bad taste in PBC mouth, they don't fuck with you no more. I'm telling you, Bud gonna mess around and get that Demetrius Andrade treatment, bro. You don't get deep in negotiations until you agree on everything. Then turn around and got people waiting and you know what I'm saying, trying to slot time to make sure you get in here, and then you go a whole nother way, leaving this man hanging out to dry because Bud didn't want to be out a year and Earl had fought in April. So what he's trying to do is play a game. He gonna try to revisit it after he fight this fight because he want Earl to be sitting out a year. See, he wants every physical advantage he can have because he know he outgunned y'all. That's why I be trying to tell people, look at the writing on the wall. Dude, you talking about revisiting 2023. You know why? Because Earl is not fighting this year again. Because he was waiting on you. Now you going to get your fight in, get your little rust off. Now you want to revisit back with him when you feeling like you fresh and got your rust off. So you trying to hoping Earl get lazy. You hoping Earl slack off. But look, the killing part about it, why was you people getting mad at us for telling him to fight Boots or Keith Thurman in April, May, or June? Remember this? Let's go down memory lane, y'all. They told us once he started going and calling Earl out in the water, oh no, but he not fighting them, he not fighting none of them. He need the rest. Remember that? He said he need the rest. Then if you need the rest, why are you everywhere else but the gym? See what I'm saying? You at celebrity basketball game, dropping 50, beefing with Trey Songz. You at Icon Week. You at celebrity baseball games. You ain't mad at you for supporting your kids. You know what I'm saying? Going to their events, track meets, and all that stuff. That's normal. That's commendable. But you're still not in the gym. Everybody claimed that Bud Crawford and everything is a gym rat. Man, he need to tune up because Bud is not in shape like they think he is, y'all. That's why he need to tune up. And he has the fear of what Earl Spence can do, not of the man. He fears what Earl can do to people. Think about this. If I do everything right, what if that's not enough? And I still receive something similar to what Ugas got. If I switch up and do something that I'm not doing and it works and have some success, what if it's still not enough and I still get my eye broke? Man, y'all do you mean to tell me that Terrence Crawford don't think about that? Bruh, he think about that. He thinks about that. He's seen how Ugas facing them look. He's seen that Danny was one step or one gear if Earl didn't downshift from getting his eye broke. Yeah, that too. Yeah, but he forgot Earl got a nutritionist. Earl in shape, man. So he trying to do everything because when it comes to a 50-50 fight with Terrence Crawford, man, anytime it's a 50-50 fight or possible 50-50 fight, it's always some effort. He did it with Sean Porter. They friends, that whole fiasco. Anytime it's time to get some real competition or smoke, it ain't, that man don't want it like that. I'm sorry, man. He a talented fighter, but he don't want no smoke or no real competition, y'all. I mean, I can say, no, that ain't the case. But the proof is in the pudding. Look what the dude show us every time he get a chance. The same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's always some type of excuse. It's always this or it's always that. Like, bruh. Come on now, dude. It ain't always something. It's you. You don't believe in yourself like your fans do. That's the biggest thing. Everybody else got this crazy superficial faith in Bud, but it's like you gotta ask Terrence, do he even have that same belief in himself? If you want to be honest. Because clearly he don't have that same belief. It's like some of these like a person with their favorite football team and stuff like that. Even if they garbage at the moment, people still gonna rock with them. And that's pretty much how they do Bud. They like him, so they gonna rock with him regardless of what he say. Regardless of what he do, what he doesn't do, what he lie about, what he care about. It don't even matter. They gonna be like, who you heard? What Bud say? What did Bud say? You see, Bud said it. Bud said it. Bud said it. Okay. What else did he say? Or what else did he not say that he should have said? You know what I'm saying? Like they allow all that stuff to go straight out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like you the one who said 50-50 or no fight, 60-40 my way. Or y'all that fight passed me. Nobody from Spence team has ever said that. You're the only person. But this the fight that you want to revisit it. You didn't want to fight in 20, you didn't want to fight EJ in 2023. I mean, in this year, no way. You should just came out and been honest with it. If you want to be technical about it, he didn't want to fight that man this year, no way. Let's just keep it a buck. If he really had intention to fight him, we would have been getting that joint. No intentions of fighting that man at all. So, but you see how quickly after he got this deal done, yeah, me and Earl, we can revisit in 2023 because you didn't want to fight him this year. Why play all these games and 42 fake the whole, you know what I'm saying, the world? Because you kept praising it and saying that, oh, this the fight you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like you and your team and shit on EJ all this time. But now y'all want to start talking about he's a great fighter, he not basic and all that shit. Don't nobody believe that shit, bro. Don't nobody believe it, bro. Nobody believe that weak ass shit, bro. Nigga, y'all been calling him a drunk and all this bitch and hoe and pussy and everything under the sun that you can call a man. Keep that same energy. No, it ain't got close. Now you know you can't run. You can't dip and dodge and get up out of here because you got a negotiation with him. But you still found a loophole. And that's what he was looking for. That man ain't about no competition. He ain't about no real smoke, bro. If you was about real smoke, Sean Porter wouldn't be your only, tough opponent on your resume. Let's keep it a bug, man. I ain't shitting on nobody, but man, these niggas ain't Earl. These niggas ain't even Sean Porter. Ricky Burns, anybody on your resume is not beating Sean Porter. Let's just keep it a buck. The version of Sean Porter you fought beat all them. The version of the version of Sean Porter Earl Spence fought would demolish all your opponents and would have fuck around and beat you that same night. But see, he didn't want that Sean because he already knew what came with that shit. Poor kind of what's good, bro. Yeah, he knew what was gonna come with that shit. See, he knew he got the perfect, you know what I'm saying, PP. You know what I'm saying? That he got that, shout out to ass, he got that perfect podcast Porter. You know what I'm saying? The winner there, that mind that's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm getting money in the ring and outside the ring. Ooh, I'm doing good. Hell no. Nah. Gamboa damn sure won this toughest fight. Not after you beat Sean Porter, in my opinion. Even Sean Porter had put up the tougher fight than Gamboa. Shit, I don't know what Bud was doing against Gamboa. He was getting tagged and shit, but man, look, bro, the dude got talent, man. But Bud is so full of himself that he think he that good. He think he just that good. He just that much better than everybody. Newsflash, you not. You're not. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not that much better than everybody. Because you just squeaking out wins. You literally squeaking out wins against people, bro. They do something stupid because you fighting people who don't have the highest ring or boxing IQ. So you can catch them loading up on shots. Alex, what's going on, bro? You can catch them people loading up on shots and, you know what I'm saying, counter their ass and get them up out of there. That's because you ain't fighting nobody that can have enough to answer back, or you hit them with a good shot and they come right back. When have we seen Bud fight somebody like that? No disrespect, we just gotta keep it a buck. And that same shit, Bernie and all his sister and all they ass with they dick riding ass and shit. Need want to say, yeah. Well, how about this? How about him? How about your brother? Fight somebody that when they get hit with a solid shot, they ain't going nowhere. That's for starters. Then come back and holler at us. Because ain't nobody that you fought, they laid down. They quitting. Kell Brook, you totally different people. Kell Brook wouldn't have quit if he was in the same had the same drive he had when he fought Earl. Come on, bro. Man would have not quit. Man would have been right in Terrence's face, bro. And would have been eating him up because Bud is susceptible to a jab. One. Also, shit. Shit, he can get cut. Easy. So I'm like, bro, y'all have no idea. They have no idea, y'all. Like, come on now. These different people. If you would have fought them same versions, then but he fought him, he fought him. It does matter when you fight somebody, though. You know what I'm saying? You can say that all you want. Fighting Mayweather at 42 is not the same as fighting Mayweather at 32. To keep it 100, it's not. Totally different. Prime, athleticism, you know what I'm saying? Quick twitch muscles and reflexes and shit have declined. You fighting that person for the name. I'm not mad at younger fighters. I'm not mad at Tank or what's the name or Devin. They fought Norris and they fought Gamboa. Okay, they got the name. They still did their job. Man, honestly, Alex, I don't know. I don't know what that man gonna do. Honestly, he clearly don't want no real smoke with no real champion, no real threat. So I don't even see him trying to even pursue this damn. Yeah, poor he is. I don't even see him trying to pursue this Earl shit again. He gonna do it just to save face so he don't look like a duck. And then they gonna blame Earl again for not getting it done. And then it's gonna be more of the same. You know what I'm saying? Attach your name to EJ, get another fight, and then act like you pursuing EJ, go to another fight, boom, talk shit, give EJ credit, then turn around, shit on him. You feel me? Yeah, yo, M people, what the fuck, what's good, fam? Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, it's what people do to Deontay Wilder. They say they want his name. Alexander Usyk for one. Yeah, I'm committed. I want this fight and all that. Now your trainer talking about you might be going back down to cruiserweight. Come on, my nigga. Come on, y'all. Folks fear of what a man can do to them because it's proven. Earl don't have to have one punch knockout power. He don't have to have that. He don't have to be Tank Davis. That's for Tank Davis, Deontay Wilder to have that. What Earl, Javier Valencia, salute to you, man. What's going on? What Earl does is he does something that hurts you past that fight. Earl changes your and alters your body and your fucking lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? That's worse than getting knocked out. I'd rather get knocked out. That's a wham bam and you can get back up. What Earl does to you, you might 6 months from now, you might still be having complications because he done banged on your body like a pinata for 12 rounds. Bladder and kidneys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up. Your stomach line and it got weaker, so you get sicker faster because he done beat that shit loose. So look at everybody that fought. After they fight EJ, they take at least a year off. Sean Porter did, Danny Garcia did it. Ugas is about to do it. Come on, my people. Look at the fucking pattern. When EJ fight people, they're not the same. He don't have to do what Tank them do. He doing something worse than Tank. They wasn't like, oh, Tank and Deontay, they are killers. But Earl is a demon in the ring. He's an absolute demon. He has no remorse for your body. He's gonna beat you to a pulp. That's a dog. That's an educated, smart dog. Come on now. Folks after the opponents will tell you after they forgotten there with EJ, man, it was way different than you expected. Duh, that's what we've been trying to tell the masses for the longest. Just because it's not flashy, don't mean it's not effective, and it don't mean it don't work. You idiots. You fucking idiots. Monica, salute to you, queen. Everybody, ooh, that flashing dead. Ooh, look at his footwork. He moonwalking. He percolating. Ooh, look at Terrence and getting his ass touched up. Come on, bro. You doing all that. Ooh, 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 look at me. Look at his head movement. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, y'all. That shit crazy. They just discredit. I'm telling y'all, that's why boxing fucked up. People don't know what they looking at. They want boxers. Then they want boxer punchers. Then they want KO artists. You got Floyd. You got EJ. You got Wilder. You got all three combinations, and they still complain and cry and bitch about all three styles, all three fighters. They still hate, bitch, and complain about them. Right now, to this day, people still hating on them. So they don't know what they want in boxing. They don't know what they want to see. They don't know. People are lost. They running with narratives for popular figures who say this is what boxing should be or what it's looking like or what we need to be seeing. And wrong. Try again. Try again. That ain't it either. That ain't it either. They just get mad because all the styles, I mean, let's keep it 100. The styles that they saying, boxer puncher, boxer, and knockout artists, the ones that they see look like us. That's why they mad. They keep trying to change the what's the standard for the fighter, and we keep matching all of it in some. That's why they hate. That's why they mad. They mad at what Mel doing. They mad because they see what Earl doing. They mad. They see Tank can draw and get them bad. He ain't worrying about the belts. He's saying, fuck y'all. I'm gonna get my money, fight who I want to fight. It's not the best thing for his legacy, but they don't like that either. Because he's saying, F y'all. They don't like what Devin Haney done. They don't like what Carissa done. They don't like what Alicia is doing. They don't like what the hard-hitting diva has done. They don't like what Hannah Gabriels is doing, lightweight and heavyweight champ. They don't like none of that, y'all. I'm telling you, boxing is built off of race, pride, and country, always and forever will be. Shout out to Curtis Anderson, rest in peace, because he taught me that a long time ago. Race, pride, and country, that's what boxing built off of. It's going to stay that way. So, your race, yeah, it does matter. Yeah, it does matter. And you being successful and at the top, it does fucking matter. It matters a lot. That's why it's important that we knock off their puzzle pieces that they be trying to put in place that they say that's better than the fighters that we support or we know that are better than them. See, that's why I want Tank and Devin to fight Aloma. That's why I want them to fight a Teofimo Lopez. These are niggas that was y'all contemporaries that did all this malicious hate and talking and all that shit and going other places and in other routes. Ryan Garcia, they going up to 140, they getting away from them or trying to, and then still trying to campaign at catch weight fights and shit like that. Man, go beat the shit out them niggas, bro. Put Tank in there with Ryan and give Devin Loma and let them go kill these boys. Now they got to find new puzzle pieces to try to start promoting and pumping up like an inner tube. No, they are revered better than them. They review those people higher than those folks. Go knock them niggas out. I say knock out, kill the hype jobs. Quee say fight all them over there, then come back over here. I say you don't need all of them. You just need the certain ones that they push above the fighters we know they're not above. Yep. Go fight Loma, Tio, Ryan. Knock them off. That's who they trying to promote. That's who they trying to give this silver spoon to. Go knock them niggas off. Then come back to each other if it's suitable. Because man, y'all, it used to when it wasn't as bad, but now it's to the point where it's fucking horrible that they want us to give them the easy route, the express lane to the belts. That's why Loma, he would love it if Devin and Shakur fight. Either way, he gonna try to slide in and wiggle because both of them want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? The reason I want them to fight him because all this hype and all this praise they done gave him, I want them to get that shit buried. That's why I want them to fight him. Tank, Devin, and Shakur. Frank Martin. I want all of them to fight Lomas and all these type of niggas so they can put their dick in the dirt. All this hyping up that y'all did and saying he did still pound for pound, please. All of them. I want Monster in the way to get his look. He cool. I mean, he was respectful about it when he, spoke on Cool Boy. But I want you to get your little ass in here with Cool Boy. Move on up and go on here and see what that shit be like. Because I'm tired. He can fight. Don't get it twisted. He actually done more than these other folks that they done. He actually beat champions and did some shit. But do we know those people? No. But he did do those feats. So I give him that. But what Demetrius Bright, what's good, bro? But let's see. Let's see what he gonna do when he ain't never fought no black person. Bruh, when you ain't never sparred or you ain't never fought a black person, bruh, you finna be in for a rude of awakening, bruh. Especially one that can fight. He can dance, as my brother Chris say. Oh, he can dance? Oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be in a long night because what you used to is not gonna be there. That's what they fail to realize. What you used to fighting, that shit is not gonna be right there. They're gonna be like, damn, I thought I had him. And now they gotta, so Monster better start fighting, he better start sparring some niggas ASAP. If he gonna think about fighting Cool Boy, Raisa Lean, anybody going up, you better go get some niggas in the camp and start sparring. You ain't even never sparred one. Boy. Boy, when I heard that, I said, that was very telling right there. Boy, say, you got a lot. Yeah. You ain't seen shit yet. Unfortunately, he ain't seen shit yet, y'all. Monster ain't seen nothing yet. At all. He gonna find out and sparring like, damn, this shit different in here. Damn. Yeah, Crush, I see that. Belts don't really make it a legacy. The skills of the two fighters do. But yeah, I agree with that to a certain extent because we may not look at it like that, but the masses look at your legacy off of your belts and shit like that, off your credentials and shit like that. We know based off the fighters. They not trying to prove shit to us. They trying to prove it to the masses. We know what's up. AB, what's good, my brother? TWT in the building, the professor in here. Just do, my nigga, my dog right there. TWT in the building. What's good, fam? You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. We not proving stuff to each other, y'all. We proving stuff to the masses, and that's what these fighters are doing. They gotta prove to the masses and the people who vote them in the Hall of Fame, who view them. Perception is everything. How they perceive. They trying to change the perception. They don't care what they think about them. They trying to change the perception of how they perceive them as a fighter. That's what they doing. Because perception. Oh yeah, exactly. Chris, I know exactly what you mean, bro. I ain't confused by nothing that you said, or you done previously said, or you done said on my panel, or whatever. I'm not confused about none of that, Sam. I get it. I see it too. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on. I see the writings on the wall with the lights on or with the lights off. I got night vision goggles on. I still see the writing. It ain't hard. But the sad part about it, they not doing stuff behind our back. They doing it in our face and people still don't get it. I'm like, bro, they doing it right in the open. They not even trying to hide certain shit. They are openly doing this shit and niggas still lost. I'm like, for crying out loud, bro, how much open do you want them to be about it? They doing the shit right in our face. Right in our face, y'all. And folks still confused, still lost. They still don't get it. They still can't put two and two together. Bro, this system was not made for us to win. We just black and folks are resilient, man. Shit, we had to fight our whole goddamn life. So fighting comes natural to a person like that. That's normal activity. You fight in the hood. You fight for your life in the hood. You trying to get up out of that joint. You find a sport like boxing, start making some money, and bam, they still fighting. They get paid to do it, and they still fighting while they fighting. If y'all catch my drill, they fighting for what they fighting for while they fighting. They trying to make a change in their life. They done made some money, made some millions. People still fighting the system, and they doing what they like to do, and that's fight. They still fighting against the machine. But people want to cap, coon, and buffoon, you know what I'm saying, nut hug, nut ride and shit, bruh. Look at the writings on the wall. Open y'all eyes, man. You ain't even gotta go search for it, bruh. It's right in y'all face, and I'm telling y'all, folks still blind. Boy, I'm telling y'all, a eye doctor, eye surgeon couldn't even give y'all corrective lenses. This comes from on the inside that you gotta see. It ain't about your eyes that you physically got in your head. It's about your life eyes, your life vision. What do you see that's really going on in life? Fuck all of fuck. Oh, I can put glasses on. You know how many people that got glasses, corrective lenses, and still can't see shit? That's a bar. Y'all will catch that later. How many people got contacts and still can't see shit? Where you going with this, Five? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me break this down real quick. Where am I going with this? Even with corrective lenses, even with assistance, people still can't do the shit. So just in life, people get assistance in normal life and they still can't get shit right. Just like in boxing, people can see shit right in their face. The shit is right on the plate in front of them and they still can't see it. Still can't see it. And they wonder why they still in the same situation and fucking up. Hush, Queen. You can see, honey bun. You crazy as shit, woman. But they don't see it, y'all. That's why they can argue and bitch and complain over and 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 talk about the same topic every day over and 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 fucking over. Because they don't see it. If they saw it and they saw the writings on the wall, they'll pipe down. In about 15 minutes, I'm dropping the link. Y'all can come on up. I gotta go ahead and set this grand stage on this shit. Because there's too many motherfuckers that's talking about the same shit. They ain't talking about enough. It's one party, both fighters, two party, other fighter. The third party is the suits. If the suits don't want the motherfucking fight, or they don't believe, or they in limbo, which I have gotten information from. Half the PBC, upper brass wanted to fight. They believed in, the other ones didn't, based off the numbers. They going off of proof in the pudding. Some going off of the faith. So you already got a conflict of interest because some people want to do it, some people don't. That happens in a lot of life in general. So it's like, come on, y'all. It takes three parties to tango in boxing. These fighters not putting up that money. But then again, that's what I want people to say, because that's what they'll tell y'all. But let me tell you how cold I am. I'm gonna box their ass in. Okay, all right, yeah. It take three. You need all that shit, right? Cool. Tay, salute to you, Queen. TWT in the building. What's going on, Tay? Look, okay. Bud was making 3.5 per fight, right? If you sign that 3 fight, what, 14, 15 million dollar deal, right? What's 5 times 3, my people? I mean, this is how simple you can break this down. Like, it's too easy. That's why I ain't say nothing. I just been sitting on this shit. I've been itching to say something, but I couldn't. I had to wait. 5 times 3. That's 5 million a fight. That's 1.5 more than what you making every fight. Yeah. So that's a extra 4.5 million over 3 fights that you would be making more than you would if you was with Top Rank. But he want to say he was getting fucked and getting a shitty deal. Where? Please tell me where, because people just keep skipping this 3 fight shit. That was only 15 million. They shortchanged him. No, nigga. Based off what he's been making, he got an upgrade. He got a fucking upgrade. You making 5 million a fight, and you could have been fighting David Avanesian, or Keith Thurman, or whoever you chose the first fight, and then the next 2. Think about it. Your next 2, 5 million already your guarantee. You can't go lower than 5 million when that's already your guarantee. Who teaching these niggas business, bro? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Boy, DP Rocker, what's good, fam? TWT in the building. Who teaching these niggas business, bro? You getting a 1.5 advance better than what you was making on your previous contract for 3 fights. All right, so 3 fights to over there will give you 15 million. 3 fights with Top Rank will get you what? 10 and a half. They give you 10 million. So you gonna leave $5 million on the table. Boy, I tell you. You're gonna leave $5 million on the table. Or 4.5 rather, 4.5 million on the table. So you're gonna get 10.5 rather than 15. Come on, y'all. Make that shit make sense. See how simple y'all can break this shit down? It's that fucking easy. That easy. You sign this 3 fight deal. You say you get promoted and it does well. Your views go up. Your base is starting from 5 million. You only got, if you get 10 more million, you already you good as a guarantee. Then you go into the pay-per-view and then you get your back end. Oh, if he's giving you 40%, then you'll get 40% off that shit. It's gonna at least do about 500 to 600K off the first one. Legit sales. Can somebody break down what is how they doing, $75 for the fight? Do 75 times 600,000. Somebody tell me that number. No, it should be like 50, 60 something million or something, or close to it. Y'all do how much them fight? 75 or 79, whatever. Do that times 600,000, y'all. And somebody tell me the number, please. Tell you, I'm trying to tell you. Give me 5 million for 3 fights, nigga. What? Look, I'll go fight Conor Ben. I'll go fight Virgil. Shoot, I'll go fight Bud. And once I get done with each one of them fights, TWT finna keep taking off. Cause see, I do something that other motherfuckers won't do. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't beat me because I'll be sending all y'all a motherfucking check. No cap. I'll be sending everybody a check. Go take a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Buy yourself something. Go invest in some stock. Go do something. That's at TWT. Hell yeah, I'll send y'all a nice ass check. Hey, appreciation and I fuck with y'all. Take this, go do something with yourself. T-Hunt, what's good with you, bro? I just need to know the number. Soon somebody have it out and put it in there. Somebody let me know. I grab my tablet, I'll do it myself. Tell me what the fights was, $75 a piece? 75 times 600K. Somebody do that number for me real quick, or else I go get my tablet and calculator myself. Hold on. I'll do it. That's $45 million, y'all. Dark Truth, what's good with you, bro? That's $45 million. If they sell 600K at 75, that's 45 million. off the rip. Off the rip. See what I'm saying? That's 45. If you take 15, or you take 12, guaranteed, and Earl take 15, that's 27 million. All right. You still got well over 20-something million left to fill out and pay everybody else. And that's a part of the sales. That ain't even we ain't even talking about the back end money. We just talking about off of the fight sales itself, projected sales. And I did 600K because I'm thinking about their numbers combined. They'll do about 600K, right? So that's an average between the both of them based off their numbers on what they doing. Say it does more than that. Your back end is going to increase more. Or if you don't have a certain guarantee, if it does make 50 million and you got 40% of that pie, how much money are you making, Fulio? Type of shit is these fools on? If the fight did 100 million, you'll be taking 40 million. It's about 15 million that you'd have made for your whole fucking career. That's 2 careers for you, fool. Then you do certain shit. See, when you fight who you're supposed to fight, win, lose, or draw, it benefits you later on in boxing. Like, you know how many people are going to be breathing down Deontay Wilder's neck to come and commentate and be on a panel to bring eyes and attention? But he's not going to do it. Because boxing said, fuck him. He loved it, but he know the business said, fuck him. And the sport said, fuck him. So he's going to say, fuck you. That's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to say, fuck you. Because y'all didn't appreciate him. Now y'all can try to act like y'all appreciate him, but he already know that's fake love. He ain't stupid. So once he finishes up his next 3 years, he gonna be done. He's not gonna return. And they really gonna be sick because Jared Anderson, he's a talented young heavyweight, but he is nowhere near Deontay Wilder. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Stand for half the shit he's standing for, and you're not even the fighter that man is. You talented, you young, you can fight, but you not Wilder, bro. And if your happy-go-lucky ass feel like you can beat Wilder, well, try to hop your ass in the mix then. Try to go ahead and hop in there. Because everybody think it's so easy, it's so sweet, till they get in there and they realize that shit way more complex than they thought it was. They say Earl is basic. They say Wilder is one-dimensional. But everybody is having trouble like a motherfucker trying to beat them. Or even to keep up with them. But they one-dimensional or they basic. You got it. They one-dimensional and basic though. And technically neither one of them have never really lost. But they one-dimensional and basic. Huh? Nigga blame Ngannou and Johnson. Man, yeah, cause he doing tape. That man, Dana White is fucking them over. If he pay these men $2 or $3 million a piece and they fight twice, man, that shit is gonna blow. It's gonna blow through the fucking roof, y'all. Through the roof for UFC. But see, people don't want to take them chances because whether y'all they like it or not, they don't want to see two black men get that shine and that recognition, man. Dana White want to keep getting the recognition as I put it together, which he would because he put it together. Dana White. See what I'm saying? That's why they don't want that, because you got two dominant black men in the UFC. They hard to beat. You put them in the ring or in the octagon together and watch what the fuck happens. I'm gonna definitely do that, honey bun, for sure. And see, Dana White, he want them to fight for $500K, $300K a piece, right? It sell like crazy, and he take all that money. See, that's what he want. That's what he want to do. He want Jones and Ngannou to fight, but get them the little bags. It sells like crazy, and he gets the big bag. See where I'm going? If you could donate and give somebody $250K, a YouTuber, a gift for his birthday, why can't you pay your fighters or certain fighters at least $250K? Huh? Hello? Sean Clark, what's good, bro? 512 Box, aka Cletus Smith, my brother. Big Tex, what's good? TWT in the building. You feel me? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me give y'all proper due, because I was cooking. I didn't feel like going over to this tab, but let me give y'all proper flames, man. I got about 8 flames to drop real quick. Y'all bear with me, because I got to give my people they just do, like my brother name. You heard? I got to. Flame on. Give them fire. Flame on. Flame on. Bring that flame back one more time, fire. Hit me. Pull. God damn it, number 5 coming up. Hit him one more time. Bring that flame back one more time, Fizzle. All right. Flame. Got about 2 more and we done with the flame. One more time. Flame. Uno más. Yes, sir. Train, what's good with you? Appreciate you. I don't know if I seen you on Just Do, Keon, one of them, bro. I seen you somewhere, but I seen you in there. Appreciate you migrating your way over here, man. Hey, Monica, hey, y'all, I'm a polished up ratchet dude, man. Don't get it twisted. That ratchet gonna still be in goddamn. But I had to give my people their proper flames, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just real talk. It's like people don't see the truth. It's gonna do one or two things. I learned this shit in life early. It's gonna make people relate to it. BFTB, you somewhere. I knew it was one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Gotcha. But it's gonna make people check themselves and realize, like, damn, I got some errors in my ways, or people gonna run away from that content. And that's what they doing to me. They gonna run away from this content because they don't like to hear the truth. See, me and my brother BFTB, we similar, but we different. That's what make us who we are. I learned a lot of stuff from my brother. Don't get it twisted. But he gonna address and hit y'all with a different way. I'm gonna hit you. You gotta get me aroused to get me to go off and snap on you. See, they troll him so heavy because when he was calm, they didn't appreciate it. So people get his energy mixed up and confused, bruh, they started this shit. So when you start getting personal and going to a dude's life, his address, and you know, all this personal shit, you took it out for YouTube. You took it from content. So now when he call y'all bitches and hoes and all that shit, yeah, that's because y'all tried to assassinate that man's character. Y'all tried to dig him a ditch for him, but y'all dug a deeper one for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, this how weird folks is. They get their treatment on a normal basis and keep going back. They worse than an ex or ex chick or ex dude who can't leave the other person alone who moved on. That's what they act like. I can't be without you. I can't live without you. Oh no, I'm gonna kill myself. Nah, that's how they act. That's what they do on YouTube. So don't get it twisted. Just how these folks move in real life, trolling, doing all that shit. This is a part of their nature. That's why they do it every day. They can't live without it. They gotta do it. They got to. So a lot of people, they have this Robert Hill, what's good with you? They got this wrong perception of BFTB because of the way these folks move. If they coming at you every day with some of the same shit, inboxing you, commenting on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere you go, Facebook, they coming, they attacking. Yeah, of course his energy gonna be different. Hey, Alex, let me get to that. So yeah, people got to understand, you got to know your personnel. That's one of my sayings. I always say, you got to know your personnel. You got to know who you're dealing with, and you got to know how that person moves that you're dealing with. Because certain shit you won't be moved by because you know who you're dealing with. That's a nugget for y'all. Y'all can take that and use it however you may. But know your motherfucking personnel. Know your team. Know who on it. Know how they move. Know what make them tick. They shouldn't have to tell you everything. You should know stuff if you pay attention. That's what people don't want to do. They want to be quick to jump on the bandwagon to support somebody on something, but you need to be listening. You need to be knowing what's going on, because if they on some bullshit, you need to lace their boots up. Big facts. Big facts. But hey, don't listen to me. TWT gonna be ran like a well-oiled machine. That's on the fire. That's on my set. You got me fucked up, nigga. That's on everything I love. This shit gonna be ran like a well-oiled machine. For sure. I ain't doing it by myself. Sure. But I have to make moves and do stuff that the team might not even know about. You know what I'm saying? Because they not gonna contact everybody. They're gonna hit me up for sure. They're gonna hit Quee up. They might hit T up. They're gonna hit up certain individuals. And we gonna neutralize and handle how it needs to be done. But I'm glad Francis did kill that Tyson Fury shit. Fuck that. Hit nigga don't deserve to be in the ring with no real champ. Warriors boxing, what's good, fam? What's happening? But this is where we at though, man. Unfortunately. So that's why I wanted to speak on this bullshit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? This Terrence Crawford, and EJ shit for a second. I ain't really spoke on it. And I mean, once I finish this live today, I'm not talking about Spence and Bud. Don't bring it to my page if we live. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Y'all, I ain't mad at nobody, but it's pointless. So I want y'all to listen up. This shit is pointless to talk about when the proof is right in our face. You can break it down and shine a light on different things that people not talking about, but I'm not talking about this shit. I haven't been talking about it, and I said I'm gonna do one live, and I'm gonna get this shit out the way, and that's all it's gonna be. On everything. That's all it's gonna be. Well, I say, if y'all been here, I'm telling you, D Free, bro, it's dead, bro. Eli Zachary, what's good with you, fam? It's dead to me, bro. It's because the perfect opportunity. People just keep looking, they can revisit it. Time is of the essence, bro. Time is of the essence. Your contemporary is not, he's not trying to stay at 47 no longer. He's trying to move on in his career. Which you knew that, your team knew that. Ain't no secret. Earl ready to go on up. The only fight he said he wanted was what? Bud. And then he moving up. He ain't ducking Boots or nothing like that. Because Boots contemporaries in his way is Virgil and Speedy and Rashidi Ellis, people like that kind of being like when they came in around the same time, even though, or they start popping around the same time, the fight difference might be a little bit different because Booster fought more than a lot of them, right? But at the same time, y'all got popping around the same time frame. So when they look at your contemporaries, Bud contemporary, Earl contemporaries are Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, stuff like that. See, they don't want to talk about that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Boots and them a step behind. That's just facts. It ain't done nobody ducking, nobody scared, no nothing. They are paced behind. That's all it is. If they had came in boxing 5 years earlier, we can be talking about a different thing. But the way boxing moves, it's not gonna move in the way, this person gonna fight this person, unless that fighter has been being personally pushed by a faction, a unit, or a machine. So in the sense of Loma, but he was already 25, 27, you know what I'm saying? When he turned pro. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a big difference. So that's what they not gonna talk about. Hey, Train. I know the man personally, real life. You know what I'm saying? We both in Texas. You know what I'm saying? We kick it. Me, him. You know what I'm saying? My girl Quee in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And a few other folks, if they in town, we gonna link up and we gonna go have fun, and that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. A1 Hoop Zone. TWT in the building. My brother, what's popping, my guy? You know what I'm saying? So that's just where we at. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know this man in real life. So when people, I think this, well, you can think what you want to think. I know what I know. because I know myself, personal experience. I already know how the man move. Hmm. Yeah, I already know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? We catch up, whether it be Thanksgiving, just to pull up for, you know, people's birthday or whatever. He been there. Hmm. Strong on, strong. What's good? Salute to you, bro. You feel me? Hmm. If y'all ain't sub, man, y'all go ahead and sub, man. We do this on a regular, man. These conversations are vital part of my content, man. You know, train if you ain't strong on strong. If y'all ain't sub, y'all go ahead and hit that sub button, man. Anybody that's new in here, this I'm always like this. Always. Well, Mel moving up after he fight Tim Zoo. So let me go ahead and give y'all the game. My personal, and just how it looked like it was live. Huh? Yep. Mm-hmm. My personal opinion. Okay, they wanted Bud and EJ to fight, right? You can get this out the way, whether it's 1 or 2 fights, right? Once they fight, Mel was moving up. But what he trying to do, what Mel want to do, is that when he move up, he wanted to be simultaneously with EJ. So when he move up, he can slide right in for his next fight. That's what they really want to do. And see, Bud threw that whole plan off because, you know what I'm saying, he pulled out the fight. So now they want to push it back, you know, which, you know, Mel's supposed to be fighting Tim Zoo in January, February. If they would have fought, they would have backdoored, he would have defended his title, right? And if Bud didn't want a rematch, or if they just fought once, him and EJ was gonna move up at the same time. When EJ go 154, Mel was going to 60. That's just how I was gonna go. Because they in the same camp. Yeah, don't think for 1 second they ain't talked about, all right, we're gonna move up together. So it's simultaneously, you know what I'm saying? That way, EJ can go up, and if he gonna try to fight Fundora or one of those cats up there, boom, there you go. You already got the pick of the litter, the belt scattered, voila. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Eli, I know you've been working, man. What it?
He live on about down Bell Line. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
Just don't go down the street.
You turn either way, go. What up, Sid? What's good with you, bro? I just think it was gonna be simultaneously. Oh yeah, I don't know why I was thinking this. Yeah, they want, like I said, they want this simultaneous so they can go. Straight. I can go either way, man. Okay. So either way they was gonna go. I think that was the whole plan. But now I think Mel gonna delay his plan because this whole Bud and EJ situation. So EJ gonna have to stay at 47 for at least 2 more fights. Is what it's looking like. He already came out on that conversation, said that, you know, Bud, that was the fight that he was looking for. That's what he was focused on. That's the one he want. But my question is Bud gonna be focused on that fight as much as he gonna be focused on King Corleone? What's good with you, bro? That's my number one question. Are you gonna be locked in or willing to complete a contract So y'all can finally get this fight on after you fight David Avenesian. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna be your excuse, or what's gonna be the catch then? What's gonna be the catch 22? My thing. What's gonna be next? Because you can't say you need a tune up. Macadon one, what's good with you, bruh? You can't say you need a tune up because you just got a tuned up. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna be able to do that. So now what? What's gonna be the excuse? Because my thing is, I think he wanted EJ to be out longer and crunching and hoping he pressing for to make the 147 weight. That way he's fresher. He's hoping that he's not, and that the man is struggling with that weight, and where he can have the most and the best physical advantage to win. Because if he would have fought EJ in November, right? He would have been out a year. EJ would have had a fight in April. Bud not trying to give that. He didn't want to fight EJ being fresh, and he ain't fought nobody. Hence why everybody's trying to get the man to fight for something. But you say you ain't need none of this, basically so many words by your actions. You didn't need no tune up. You know what I'm saying? Girl wanted to mention he basically all that whoop-de-woo, cool. Well, go ahead and make that fight. Since you gym ready at all times. You stay in the gym, right? Ain't that what they always tell him? Oh, Bud, he always in the gym. He lives in the gym. Okay, well, he should be ready. But if you look at his social media, where's he at? Everywhere but the gym. I don't mean you not working out, you're not doing nothing. But you're not in fight shape, fight ready. Jelly bean, what's good with you, bro? Okay. That mean you in fight shape or you fight ready just because you're working out every day. People stay in the gym and train, but then they'll tell you a difference that you in shape or you in fight shape. You can just be in shape, body look good, conditioning straight, cool. While you really in fight shape. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go to war shit. It's the difference. It's a big difference. But they ain't gonna say that though. They ain't gonna say that. It's really a big difference. Big difference. And I don't think he was in fight shape. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he was at Icon Week, even with Trey Songz, dropping 30-something in a celebrity game, celebrity baseball games, you name it, every event that he could. I get it. If you're trying to promote it and you really want that fight, bam, that's perfect. But if you ain't really trying to make that fight, you out being seen and doing different interviews and stuff, but you're not really dedicated to making that fight. So it's like, is it cap or is it fat? It turned out to be cap. Now you throw off another man's schedule where he gotta wait on you, like you Queen of Sheba or something. Well, you ain't son on rise and sit on Terrence Cross. Earl gonna keep getting his money. Go that way. Yeah, I used to go in like we going like they're out auntie them house, plus they're left in the neighborhood.
No, he took right. Their auntie them house is from here, whatever. But G Unit house is to the right. By the turn by the school.
Oh, he got a different house? The same one.
The same one. They're not living in
You said so busted right on Cocker Hill? Left. That's what I'm saying, still on this. That's all I'm saying. I just go up here and bust the left and turn that next.
Yeah, but when you go up here, you bust the left, you bust the right. You go in the neighborhood of G.
I got you.
You going,
I'm saying. Chase. Mr. Tom. I don't know about that one, but what's good? Yeah, like I was saying, man, like I don't think that man was in fight shape. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he was in that fight shape, man. Unfortunately. But we see what it is, man. I just hate like when people drag stuff out, they really ain't gonna do it then. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell no dream to the people. Come on. Just give me a minute. Keep going. That's something that's I do. And I got like that.
There, how far right up here?
I got it's in the front on the left. I see. It's right here. I see. I got you. She did the eyes, Jace, because we got a lot of people that be trolling us, you know. She know I'm being cool, but that is my woman, and she will address you. But since I'm over here on my live, I'll go ahead and address you. You know what I'm saying? We had too much shit go on over the last few months. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got time for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just all fact. Like we ain't got time for the nonsense. We're over trying to do content, have good live streams. Here some fucked up ass people that want to always do other type of shit. No, I mean, give them what they looking for. They get asked for certain questions. If you know what the eyes mean, then you should already process in your head. Like, nigga, folks watching to make sure you ain't on the bullshit. That's all. That ain't hard at all. It's real talk. Yeah, I know. I already know. That's why I said when he came in, I was like, you know, man. You know. But folks watching, because we just ain't allowing certain shit to happen on channels, on our pages, not TWT family. Like, if y'all okay with doing certain shit, where y'all at? Renee Baksham, you back in here, my brother? Are you still been here? Yeah, cool. But we not allowing that shit. We cleaning up and ironing out whatever wrinkle we got to from TWT page to TWT page. You understand? Folks think this shit a game. We not playing about our shit. That's on everything. We not playing about the shit that's legit. That's a branded entity. I don't care. I'm still addressing that shit. Fuck that. Nobody's safe. We not playing about our entity because it's trademarked. It's branded. Something that a lot of people would never understand because they not gonna take the time to do the proper branding things or business so they can properly have their own entity, so they can properly benefit off of, get some type of monetary value on, and can't nobody come in and take your shit. Come on now. That's how you handle business. You handle paperwork, then you go with action. Solidify your shit first. T, what's good with you, bro? What's going down? That's how you handle business. You don't know no business that's being handled without no black and white. Big facts. Teach y'all something in this motherfucker about some business. You don't know nothing about, you ain't got no business if you ain't got no black and white. Hello. You ain't got no black and white paperwork. You ain't got shit. Renee, you ain't got a wrench? Hold on. Let me get y'all situated. I got my tablet right here. That ain't nothing. Hold on. Yeah, I apologize. I had to go take the mother somewhere. And she tried to tell me low key how to drive. I'm like, I got this, mama. Goddamn. You want me to take you? You could have took yourself. Just saying. Yeah, I'm about to say, because I could have sworn Renee had a wrench. It's probably a fake. I'm looking now. Oh, it's the real Renee? Okay. I thought you was tooled up, bro. I could have sworn I had you wrenched up, man. I ain't even lying to you, bro. I could have sworn you had a tool over here. Thrill here, what's good? I about to say, I could have sworn my brother Renee had a wrench. Let me go back up. Warrior. Hold on. I got you. Now I know who Teak is. That's the real Teak in sports. I know who Teak is, y'all. Nah, hey, Teak cool, y'all. I know who Teak is. Teak ain't a troll. Teak real. Cause I know Renee was in here, but I don't think that's the real one though. That's a fake one. Cause Renee came in early. I could have sworn Renee he been selling me for a minute. Renee been had a wrench. He been had one. Now if they took it for some reason, I damn sure didn't take my boy wrench. Not Renee. That's my guy. Yeah, so yeah, Teak is good, y'all. Let me tighten up. Teak, man. That's how we gotta do. Oh yeah. Hey, D3, I ain't mad. Hey man, hey. Oh yeah. He probably did. Yeah, he's straight now. Teak, if you here, you can type, man. You can type, man. You can type. You know what I'm saying? I put a wrench in your tool belt, so shit, you should be able to write. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's sad. You got to go through these measures. You know what I'm saying? To protect yourself and your people and your brand. That's the shit we got to do. You know what I'm saying? To keep our brand tight. Sad enough. Like to make sure shit is running like a well-oiled machine. Cause folks come in here on that type of shit. Yeah, y'all can get Jace and that fake ass Renee up out of here. I see y'all already blast their ass out to Neptune, so I'm cool with that shit too. Get their ass up out of here. Weird ass type of shit they on. Like goddamn. Oh, you good. Cause I can go back, I can scroll all the way back up to the beginning of the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like I can when Renee first came in. Yeah, when he said "Kui," I don't come here often. Yeah, you a fake. See, I'm scrolling all the way back up now, just to see something. Yeah, and you know, yeah, he a troll. You ain't got to check. Y'all know Renee shit is in all caps. Yeah, Renee shit is in all caps. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not gonna fly. Like at least if you gonna try to fake somebody's shit, at least get the shit right. You know what I'm saying? We got people. I'm driving. Otherwise, I would have been on it like flies on shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pulling back up to the house, so I have to go pick up my what's her name. Yep. Yeah, he does, Kui. Yes, he does. No need. Oh yeah, we gonna shoot first. We gonna pop a top. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You can clean it up. You know what I'm saying? It's my shit, so I can clean the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? ASAP. I clean it up real quick. It ain't shit. But this type of shit that folks do because they want to throw off dope content. Watch it. What's going on, bro? Because that's how they do. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that they gonna do because they need something to do. They need some content. They need some attention. They need somebody to address them. Yeah, Scott. Scott Walker. That's a fake one. His name ain't even all caps. I know I gotta address Renee in all caps because that's how he always had his name. You know what I'm saying? So, we good. It ain't shit, y'all. Weird shit that people do, man, and try. You know when they start trolling you, you're getting somewhere. And they start making more fake accounts and all this other shit. You know you're getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's just what it is. As TWT continue to grow, more hate, more trolls, more shit will come about. You know what I'm saying? Just the honest God truth. It's what it's gonna be. But hey, I'm proud of each and every one of y'all though. I had dropped that link a long time ago. So I guess I'll hold it down up here. Lately I've been cooking them by myself. I said, man, let me let my people know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit. Everything's still 1,000 well. We all good. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Oh yeah, mine's been used before. So as you keep growing and climbing, that shit gonna continue to happen, man. Folks just weird, and they literally. I've been to drop the link, Quee, a long time ago. I've been to drop it. I dropped it 30 some minutes ago. Yep. I'm gonna do it again though. There y'all go. Pen. There it goes. Oh yeah. Let me do this too. Is it on this phone? Freezing.
What's good? What's good?
Hey, what's good? There go the real Renee right there, man. You got folks being imposters, bro. Look at that now. Renee shit in all caps. Renee, scroll up, bro. Yeah, they don't quit, fam. E put your name, but only the capital letter, the beginning letter as capital. The R, the B, and the Y. Man, they bopped his ass up out here so goddamn fast. Just scroll up. Man, she crazy. Let me go up and help you real quick. I can go find his ass.
These niggas clowns. He might not be able to see him because we hit him. Once we hit him, they go out of the chat.
But I can click on this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit crazy, man. Like, man, these dudes here on another page. Here you go, right here. Look, Renee. I'm putting it on the screen. Hurry up, goddamn StreamYard. Motherfucker, boy, that shit is a lake. Look at the fake you, Renee. Now, you don't do your name like that. Boy, these niggas terrible, boy. Renee, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Renee, you took a break and you still became famous. Hey, man, good job, Renee. Great job, man. Great job. Great job, man. Great fucking job. My man been working like crazy, just getting back like a week, 2 weeks. And they got, boy, I tell you, they don't stop. They live for this shit, y'all. Told y'all, these motherfuckers terrible. Tell them they ain't got no life, they ain't got no woman, shit, they ain't got no man. For some of them, yeah, these boys fun boys. They definitely ain't got no woman. Yeah, they fun boys. Boy, I'm telling you, they should be in the Roman Empire time. Because that's what type of time they on.
I think everybody then got hit up one time as a fake person.
Boy.
I got hit. Nigga used my damn name. I'm in BFTV chat, and the nigga used my shit. I'm like, that ain't me. I'm right here. Because I don't even be typing. I don't even be typing in the chat like that. I just be saying what's up to the people. This motherfucker had a whole motherfucking conversation. I'm like, that ain't me, BF.
I don't know that nigga. I don't know him. Who that?
Right.
Yeah, I done had a few different fakes.
He said D3 looks swole. Hey, I went to Dallas and saw BF. I was like, I gotta get my game up. I gotta get my weight up.
Nigga, what? Bruh, so let me tell you how he did me. So it was Thanksgiving, right? We hadn't seen BF in like a couple months, right? In person. So I didn't know that nigga, we was like the same size, bro. Well, I lost like 10. I walked off so much shit from just working, being on my feet all the time. Man, we was like the same weight. This nigga popped back up. I was like, nigga, what? Well, I told him, I said, like, they put that triamphethol that nigga chest. That boy went to got that good burger, Mondo burger sauce, pumping triamphethol in his chest. Nigga just swole up. I know. I said, nigga, what the fuck you been doing? I said, oh man, I gotta go back to the jail. You playing too much, BF. You playing too much. I hear like GIBF and shit. I said, oh nah. I said, I gotta get back to my shit. I said, I'm naturally cut up anyway. I don't have for some of y'all, I ain't gotta do shit to stay chopped up. You know what I'm saying? But damn. I said, hold on, nigga. Hold on. You doing too much. You doing too much. I said, you make a nigga go back to the gym, man. I gotta go on, gotta get my way back up. I gotta get back to 200, man. Y'all nigga playing.
Well, it's quickly said trying to lift cars
and shit. Man, that nigga lifting something. I'm like, all right. I said, I see nigga. He started laughing and shit. I'm like, nah, your ass done swole the fuck up, boy. Goddamn, you big and shit now.
Yeah, that's why that nigga, when we was at the motherfucking Boom and Jacks, that nigga walked up in that joint, that nigga looked like a goddamn action figure. I'm like, God damn, that nigga be up big as shit.
Nigga swole up, boy. He literally don't be lying to people. That nigga go to work out, and do boxing. Like, that's that nigga lifestyle, literally. Gym, work, boxing.
That's the daggone regimen I had to get on. I had to fuck this shit. I keep saying I'm gonna go work out, and I was like, kept fucking it on. I went down to motherfucking Dallas. I was like, fuck that. I gotta go work out.
Big ass nigga.
There, I was like 195 pounds. That nigga made me feel small as shit. I'm like, God damn, I feel small as a motherfucker. I know he's taller than me, but God damn, I feel small as shit. My motherfucker, I gave the nigga that. My motherfucker arm couldn't even reach to the other side of his back.
Yeah, that nigga wide torso, wide back having ass. Nigga put the Model T on his back squatting and shit.
Right.
Hey, boy. But I already knew. I said, boy, your ass. I said, boy, you done hit a whole transport. He's like, man, shit. That's all I do, man. That's all I do. Work out, go to work, and do my boxing. Shit. That nigga, that's my life.
Right.
Like,
well, when niggas be sitting here talking about,
lead that shit.
You don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm like, nigga, do you realize these motherfuckers do this shit all day long? That's all they do is study boxing. They study boxing the same way I study football. Like, I love boxing. I know about boxing, but I don't study as much as they do. I study football like they study boxing.
What up, bro? 817, what's good, bro?
What's going on, 817? That nigga changed the name to Mr. Talk Too Much.
Oh yeah, he did that the other day. I said, this nigga here. I said, this nigga petty. I told him, 817, click the link, nigga. 817, click the link. Come on up. I know you. Go ahead. Cause I told Quee, I said, this nigga 817, I said, I'm gonna call his ass. I'm like, nigga, I see you. I said, I'm gonna call that nigga. He think he's slick. Nigga, I know what you doing. He gonna start laughing with his crazy ass. I already know. When I seen that shit, I bust that laugh. I said, this nigga here, boy. This nigga hell.
That nigga 817 get the talking, it's over.
What? Oh, don't let it be some, like with them, don't let it be something that he feels strongly or passionate about. Nigga,
That's,
go ahead and get
that's
that
all I
nigga the
hear.
flow.
Hey, when someone start talking, then you go to start talking. He say, look at here, man. Say,
Yeah. Say, man. Look here. Look at here.
I'm like, this nigga's not gonna let you get your shit out. You
Mm-mm,
gotta get that
mm-mm.
shit out before he get up there.
Oh yeah, he gonna get his shit off. 817 gonna make sure he gonna get his shit off. Like nigga, fuck what you talking about. Wait a minute. Nope, nigga, you gave me the flow, nigga. I'm speaking.
Say, man. Look at here, look at here. Look. See these motherfuckers right here. I be like, it's over. It's over.
Look at it. Look at the screen name. This nigga here. This
What's
nigga
going on,
terrible.
man?
What's going down, boy?
What's up with it, G5? What's up with it, D Free?
Woo.
What's
Nigga,
going on, man?
boy, we had a whole conversation about this shit the other night. You changed your name, boy. We laughed like a motherfucker, boy. Boy, I should have recorded that shit, nigga. I said, no. I said,
Oh, this nigga got
I'm
on
gonna
here.
call it. I said, I'm gonna call that nigga. I'm gonna tell him about this.
That nigga got Mr. Shut Up sometime.
Yeah, I know, bro. I read the. I said, look at his on screen name. I said, this nigga
Say,
here is horrible, nigga. Horrible.
hey, what it is though, look, what it is though, fam, real talking. Salute to the family in the chat. But what it is though, see, I'm the motherfucker that go to asking shit that everybody want to, but they feel like they can't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid of that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't want to step on toes and, you know, like, a motherfucker quick to say family, right? But family fuck up, right? And we repair the shit, and we really supposed to get together and keep riding. We're not supposed to be blocking each other and all of that old whack ass shit. You know what I'm saying? For just simple, regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Simple, regular questions that everybody got. So the shit seemed real phony and fake to me, but you know, I'm not afraid to speak up. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to addressing, putting that address on shit when a motherfucker got something to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's a way that you handle shit too. Sometimes you need to go to a motherfucker directly. But these are all questions. But here recently, the entire family been having the same kind of questions, but they've been getting hated on, you know what I'm saying? And been getting shut down. And all these motherfuckers doing lives, but everybody doing their own lives. What happened to the panels? We was doing panels when we was talking about boxing. How come we ain't doing no panels on this shit?
I'm gonna tell you like this. That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing live, because I ain't gonna say I stopped doing live. I just cut back from doing as many lives as I was doing, because motherfuckers would come in and their chat, and then it was like niggas was like, that one was doing his the same time that one was doing his. I like, shit, everybody's all split up. I like, fuck it. I just chill for a minute. I mean, it's not like I need this shit. I was just doing this shit because it's something to do. I like,
Facts.
I hold back. I just jump on all the family panels. It ain't no thing to me. I still do my live when I feel like doing it. If I don't feel like doing it, I just won't do it. So
And
I'm,
see,
I'm
and
like,
that's how I felt too. That's how I felt in
I
the
still
beginning.
back
That's
my
why I
damn
wasn't doing
self.
no channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, G. That's why I said, I had told you before, I don't be wanting to step on nobody's toes. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to make myself off of them. That's why I don't drop links in other people's chats or about my channel and shit, even though, you know what I'm saying, I know with some people it's genuine. You did? But just like I told, I had a motherfucker that be on the panels with us and shit call me last night and told me his feelings was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Again, we fuck up. We put our feelings in this shit because we spend our dollars and our time, right? And so you be thinking a motherfucker gonna play you a certain way until you ask them the wrong thing. Then when you ask them the wrong thing, they ready to block your ass, snatch your wrench, tell you don't come back. But we was family a week ago.
no, I know that. I know that. T. I like being around the family, so that's why I just cut back sometimes. Like I said, it don't bother me. I don't have to do a live because I could jump on somebody else panel and make their shit hot just by all of us up there chit chatting about boxing or about NBA or about football. It's not nothing to me. I don't. I mean, like I said, I'm not getting paid from it. I don't even have enough subscribers to get paid from it. I'm not looking to get paid from it. Not like that. Now, when I want to do it full time, then I'll be on this bitch full time. But my
Mm-hmm.
job and everything caused me not to be able to do it full time. So that's why I said I'm not even tripping off of it. I just jump on the family panel and chop it up with them. It ain't no thing to me. I jump on G5, T, Just Do, and whoever else that's have a panel that's up for everybody or whoever to get on. I just jump on theirs. It's not a major thing for me to do a live.
Yeah, no, it ain't about that. It's just about what, you know what I'm saying? When I get on the mic or whatever, I talk about some shit that motherfuckers don't want to talk about. You dig what I'm saying? It's all taboo and shit, you know? And so, you know, I become Mr. Shit Starter, Mr. All of this or whatever. So I'm going to wear it proudly. And on the cool, I switched the name up because I didn't want nobody throwing shade to Batman. You feel what I'm saying? Don't Sully fam name on some shit I said. Just hold me accountable for what the fuck I say. You know what I'm saying? Know where to bring that shit. I don't want you to separate it and sully his name with that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna never throw no shade on Batman because I'm gonna make sure they don't do it. If I see a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker throwing shade on his name, I'm gonna call them out on it. They got a problem,
Right.
they can come see me first.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. One thing I tell anybody, when you start doing this content, and I don't throw shade. I done told Batman, I told OTB, told D. I told a lot of people that was new to this shit, man. They start seeing shit for themselves, but I just tell people 100. I've been around for a minute, bro, and shit. They know I got a page now, but half these niggas ain't gonna come over here and sub and come tap into this shit because it's gonna make them check their character. I'm cool with that shit. I'm cool with all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna knock on your door and ring your doorbell. Hello, a real nigga at your door. I'm not on those goofy ass type of games. That's why when y'all see certain panels and it's going a certain way, what the fuck I do? Goodbye, nigga. I'm not giving nobody my energy, my time. I don't have no emotion in this shit. Behind EJ, Bud, Wilder, nobody. These niggas ain't feed me. When y'all start putting money in Carter and Chloe's bank account, then we can talk. Until then, I ain't losing no sleep behind none of this shit. That's why I ain't been speaking on Spencer Bud. That's why I said I'm gonna let everything fall in place. Then I'm gonna speak on it. Everybody wants to be so fast and so quick to hurry up. Nope, I ain't gotta be first. I could be last. I could be all that. Nigga, my shit gonna be thorough though. Guarantee that shit. Thorough. 704 Joe.
That's why I'm the wrong person for a nigga to step to because I drop my motherfucking location on heartbeat and dare your ass to step this way. I'm not that one. But like I said, man, if I got something that I really want to talk about, trust and believe, I drop a live. Yeah, I see that shit pop up. Oh, D3 live. He must got something he want to talk about because, like I said, I'm not doing it every day. I was doing it every day, and then I was like, you know what? I get tired of talking about the same shit every single day. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut back. I don't want to talk about the same thing every day because it gets boring. I run out of shit to say if I'm talking about the same thing every day.
Hey, big Billo. That's how I feel. Right, what you said. Man is a snake. Real gonna be real, and the fake gonna be fake. Bud ducked EJ for a tune-up and a check. Let's move on. That's how I feel. It's as simple as that. And I'm like, if y'all do y'all history, when you fuck up business with Al Heyman, bro, and it was there for you to get the business done, bro, you blackball yourself. Ain't nobody that said Bud is gonna be the new Demetrius Andre, but myself. The only person that keep saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look for no credit, but niggas not thinking. They only think they too many surface level thinkers that's content creators, bro. Y'all surface level thinkers. Y'all don't even dig deep, get to the bottom of the bucket, and then come back up. Y'all just go with what y'all see on top. It's more to it, shit. It's way more to it. You got to get in that motherfucker. You got to break that shit down so you can explain what you're trying to say. So people, not just you. Let me help y'all content creators out. It's not just for you to understand it. The main goal is for the people in the chat to understand what you're saying. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. It's for them to have clarity. Not for you.
Because I told everybody, I said, I saw what the fuck happened with Boo Boo and Jamel. I said, that shit ain't gonna go right. They not gonna go back and do no business with Bud after this shit. You sat there and wasted 6 months of time when they could have went ahead and tried to go a different route. No, they're not gonna go back and do business with you.
Mm-mm.
Not gonna happen. And EJ is not the motherfucker that's gonna go back and do business with you. You already saw what happened with Keith Thurman. He said, "I will not break bread with Keith Thurman. The nigga didn't give me the opportunity. I'm not giving him the opportunity." So
Mm-hmm.
no, EJ is gonna
He's standing
stay
on that
true
shit.
to his
Even that
word.
private phone call, he broke it again. Keith Thurman, I ain't fighting Keith Thurman. That shit is out the window.
That nigga told everybody,
He
"I would
telling you what
rather
it is.
drop my
And what he
belt."
say? I want Bud. Hopefully we can do it in January. But the simple fact is, EJ thinking that this man finna go in here and just knock Albanese out, which he should. You know what I'm saying? You should go in there and go knock that man out.
Or he could
But
go up there and be like Canelo.
mm-hmm. So that's why I say, man, this man knew he wasn't in fight shape. EJ in fight shape. Big difference. Just like you could be in football shape and then think because I'm in shape and go hop on the track and get your ass fucked up. Toe up. Totally different type of shapes you gotta be in.
Yep.
All that muscle mass and all that shit. No. You gotta turn that shit into lean muscle. You know what I'm saying? Everything is different. You could be in real good shape, abs up and everything. Or you in fight shape though. You wasn't. Cause you ain't in the gym.
Right.
But all his fans and nut huggers gonna tell you that Bud stay gym ready at all times. Well, if he gym ready at all times, he would have got that motherfucker. But he want EJ to be on the layout, the longer layout, not him. That's what he wants. Because if he would have fought in November, that means he would have been out the year for what? A year. And EJ would have been out for some months. EJ fresh.
I'm bad about that.
Hence why we kept you good. Hence why we kept telling this waterhead ass boy to fight in April, May, and June. Then your tune-up will be out the way. What'll be your excuse then? You see what I'm saying? But see, you didn't want to do that. You could have been as fresh as EJ going into this fight. But see, your people talking about, Bud need rest. Yeah, that's what your team was talking about. Bud need rest, but your ass in water, calling them bitches and hoes, and where you at, EJ? You got a lot of room to hide out here, but you need rest. But you vacationing everywhere though. Steady talking shit.
He could have took that fight with Keith Thurman in June, but what he was thinking was that EJ was going to go into that Ugas fight and was going to look like he was looking in the Danny Garcia fight, and he wasn't going to be up to par. He didn't think that EJ was going to go in there and look like a monster, and he was like, "Man, fuck that shit. I'm not fighting this motherfucker.
D-Free.
I'm going to prolong this bitch as long as possible."
D-Free, it wasn't even that, fam. That nigga never wanted to fight him. Never. Now, the only alibi he was gonna have with the way shit went down was to at least sit at the table. But that nigga had that Avanesian fight in the tuck, fam. They had talked about that fight. They had talked about fighting Avanesian when he was at top rank. So he knew that he could go back to that. You feel what I'm saying? He just needed the bread and somebody to put that shit on. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, I know what the stories is, and I know what the rumors is, and all of that shit. But me personally, I got my own mind. I feel like the nigga had the shit in the tuck, and he had the bread, and and the deal in the tuck too. That's why we got the 20 million talk, cause them niggas talk. He told them niggas, "Hey, I got 10 million from these niggas right here, and I can go fight this bum. Y'all gotta at least give me 20." And they told him, "Say, nigga, you retarded. The motherfuckers that gave you 10, you ain't even worth that."
Hey, man, Tay Jones told us, because he do his homework, of course. You was in the live. You came in after he had said it, I think. But Black Prime initiated the first negotiations for Spence and Crawford before PBC reached out. So So he already knew about Black Prime. Ding, ding, ding. If y'all caught my live earlier, I already spoke on this shit. My brother Tay Jones told me this. Yeah. So he already knew about Black Prime, homies. So during this whole time, you never was working in good faith. This shit was already in the play. I never believed he wanted to fight, but if you put enough pressure and enough money in the motherfucker's face, you'll make a bitch get up.
Yep.
Now the talk was it took at least a week and a half to get venues together, right? This straight from the mouth, from the only representative of Black Prime I done seen. Now it took a week and a half to get venues together, and once what was said was once you found out that the fight wasn't going down is when, you know, the whole talk started going down. So that's something different.
Yeah, but I mean, word is we don't even know if the fight
Bud
gonna
told
go
on
through.
himself. Once he started talking about the Black Prime shit, I hope we can revisit it in 2023. That's because you didn't want it in 22.
How the fuck you gonna fight in December and turn around and fight in January?
He ain't never fought like that. That nigga
How the fuck
always
that
fought.
work?
He's never gonna do that.
When he
It
did
just
fight
sound
multiple times, yeah, when he did fight multiple times in a year, it was always 6 months in
apart.
between.
6 months apart.
I mean, it don't even sound good to tell me that this nigga got to fight on December the 10th and then turn around and goddamn me, we can revisit. Or, I mean, you know, they're gonna revisit and possibly fight January of 2023. That shit makes no motherfucking sense. A nigga at least need 2 months for a training camp.
Unless EJ feel like he finna go in here and go sleep this nigga within 5 rounds and walk straight up at that bitch unscathed.
They talking about February 4th. But still, even February 4th, your ass is not gonna get in the ring and fight and then turn around gonna be in one of the hardest fight of your career with EJ.
In less than 60 days.
Right. You know what
it ain't gonna be in January if they do renegotiate, but then he gonna have a weak ass excuse, y'all. He's setting up an excuse because he gonna say I did something a lot of y'all wouldn't do. I took the Errol fight on short notice after I just got out of the fight. If he get his ass beat, he gonna say he won't recover from the David Avenesian fight. But where he's gonna fuck up at, this why man, y'all niggas can't fuck with me. Because where you gonna fuck up at, you gonna beat the shit out of Avenesian. Then what's gonna be your excuse? You didn't take no punishment. So how are you fucked up? Make it make sense. I'll say, boy, y'all niggas are retarded. Stupid ass.
Everybody talking about, Bud needed a tune-up. How the fuck is it a tune-up when motherfucking David Avenesian is a motherfucking orthodox fighter and Earl is a southpaw? Why the fuck would you have a tune-up with an orthodox fighter instead of having a tune-up with a southpaw? Somebody that
you ain't planning to fight him next. Because you ain't planning to fight that nigga next.
Right.
Nope. Hey, don't be surprised if he fight Conor Ben or Virgil. Because he not fighting Boots. You know what I'm saying?
The nigga told everybody that he thought AB was gonna be his big challenge or whatever. So shit, that might be in the works.
I said that yesterday. I said AB might be the next fight for Bud after he fight this dude. It might be AB next because
AB ain't gonna make 35. He probably ain't gonna make 40. What's the easiest way for you if you win like 165 right now?
147.
He couldn't make 140 this fight. That's why he pulled out. He couldn't make 140.
Exactly. That's what I say. He gonna need or check this out. Bud and him gonna fight at a catchweight. 153.
I was already thinking that. But here's my thing though, right? At the end of the day, salute to AB, right? Because AB was front and center. AB needed an opportunity. We all understand that. We know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? He begged for a fight. Then when he got one, didn't fucking show up. So Al and them wasn't finna throw him another bone. He had fucked up the chicken. So you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for him getting another opportunity. And I mean, talk about his character all you want to, but the nigga's a stand-up guy. He signed this shit. He in front of the wrinkle banner. While niggas hating on it being wrinkled, he ain't care. He stood up. He showed up.
Hating ass. He could at least iron it out. Nigga, come on, bro. Nigga, I'm into everything.
Shit. But see, that's what I'm talking about though. But watch this though. That nigga should have been blocked a long time ago, right? But they'll allow that nigga to stay around, knowing he a hating ass nigga. He had to show his ass before he truly, you know what I'm saying, got blocked. They allow him to be in their motherfucking midst. But because I like to add certain shit or shit that they don't want to speak on or pull out shit that they don't want to admit, I'm the danger, right? But this nigga is the first motherfucker dragging your shit when you trying to do something. He dragging your ass.
You know why? Because they've always viewed him as an opposition. And guess what? Opposition bring drama, bring viewership, and bring bullshit. People like to click in and tap into bullshit. This is YouTube. That's why this man can come around. Why you think he don't come over here? After all that last, he's not coming over here.
Nah.
Why? Because they know what type of time I'm on. I'm not doing that. Hell no. Fuck that.
Prostituting your channel for views and shit.
You know what?
I ain't pimping myself.
Speaking of AB standing up in front of that motherfucking battle, shout out to Champs out. Why the fuck we haven't seen Bud saying, I signed with Black Prime and we got this fight made? Why we haven't seen Bud do that yet?
Because then he gonna get questioned why he took this deal and not the PBC deal, and he too pussy to stand up on his square and tell people why. Because other than the only thing he gonna do is get up there and lie about the shit. So
that's why
hey, check this A17. This is what I spoke on earlier before y'all hopped in this motherfucker. Everybody want to do all this bullshit about a 3-fight, $15 million deal that they shortchanging Bud. That's 1.5 more than your base salary that you was making. So how's it shortchanging, nigga? That's $5 million.
What you gonna make on the back
10.5 versus $15 million. So you can willing to leave $4.5 million on the table and you're gonna get promoted. Oh, but y'all dick rock talking about he getting shortchanged, he getting fucked over. Nigga, where? They paying the man his worth. And they gave him more than his worth. I'm just being honest. I don't tell nobody what your worth, but the proof in the motherfucking pudding. Them numbers ain't finna lie. Them ticket sales are already computed and generated, bro. Nigga, you are what you are.
What your numbers
you a talented fighter, but you don't sell.
Facts. And look, PBC knew, right? They understood what the fuck he was gonna do. That's why they didn't give him no big upfront money, right? Because you give this nigga some big upfront money, what he do? He disappear on you. Blue already said the motherfucker was disappearing on him for 3 and 4 days and shit. How the fuck we give you some money and nigga I can't talk to you in 72 hours?
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying? I knew this shit was coming. This my whole thing with it. This nigga, I know this shit coming. Like if it's an opportunity to sign this nigga, I might think about it. But with the shit surrounding this nigga, oh no, bruh. All money ain't good money, and the shit I'm gonna have to take with bringing you on, I'm gonna have to take it on full boy. Your bitch ass ain't gonna be there to answer no questions, because you know they gonna ask me why you ducked that other fight, and they gonna feel like I'm the reason you ducked it, because I gave you an out. But in all actuality, your whole ass was just scared. You need to be there to answer the motherfucking questions if you gonna cash his motherfucking check.
Hey, but this is what he's gonna run into. Because I just said this 2 minutes ago. If you ain't got no black and white, you ain't got no motherfucking real business, my people. If you ain't got no paperwork, you ain't got no business. But you signed paperwork, dickhead. That means if you try to breach this contract or do anything, they're gonna sue your motherfucking ass. Hello, nigga, you signed. So now you have to go fight David Avenesian. The reason he ain't got to fight, he can pull out like he ain't trying to make no babies right now, because he ain't got nobody to make him fight. Ain't no Top Rank saying that you gotta fight this fight. No PBC, no DAZN, nobody. He has no backing to say you got an obligation. That's why he's gonna stay a free agent, because he gonna set up fights and pull out when he want to. That's bitch shit. But now you signed like something, so you gotta do this.
and he doing the bare minimum, bro. It's 5 days. It's been what, 5 days? The bare minimum. We ain't seen this nigga. He ain't said BLK Prime, no nothing. He ain't showed my nigga Blue no respect. And while Blue out here catching all this shit, you know what I'm saying, whether warranted or unwarranted, from fucking around with your funk ass, he ain't stood in the gap. Now time for him, bro. AB stood in the gap for him. All the shit that AB could have caught, would have caught from whatever he done, he wasn't scared of it, and that's why I always respected that nigga. That's why I always cut for him above these other niggas. I know he got some bad parts and some antics, but he ain't hiding this shit. He ain't hiding his truth. He can't hide his truth, because that's just who he is. I respect that more than this shady shiesty ass nigga that I knew wasn't gonna do right by motherfuckers. He wasn't gonna do right by nobody unless he was motherfucking forced to.
Yeah, he ain't got nobody to force him to do shit. He like that. He in control. The power kind of in his hand and his team hands. So he gonna move how he want to do. But the only problem you gonna have to do is what you fail to realize is when you want to get a fight done, you gotta sign a fucking contract, buddy. So if you're gonna fight anybody, you're gonna have to sign some paperwork with somebody. And if you do some bullshit, you're going to court. This is not Bob Aaron.
Fuck
This
that
somebody
nigga,
else
man.
totally different. It's a whole different entity. So they looking at you totally different because you ain't got white Bob coming in that bitch, nigga. You still gonna be looked at as a nigga in there.
I guess I just can't get over the fact that he blamed us. We was the reason why he wasn't getting this or that. All the real fans is in the UK, all this old shit. But when the rubber met the road, when his ass got out there and no white folks to touch his ass with a 10-foot pole, he come find a nigga to go get some money from. And then he go ghost on the nigga too and leave him to catch all his heat. That nigga's a hoe, bro. Fuck that nigga. Anyway, who gonna win the Zerto and Bivol fight? Fuck it.
I got Bivol.
I do too.
I got Bivol.
I don't believe in Zerto.
I think Zerto good, but you ain't really fought nobody.
Right.
You got the skills. You can punch. You can fight. No doubt. But I think alone, that's why I keep telling people when, like, for example, when it comes to Devin Haney, to be 23 years old, and have all the world and everything against you, and you handle like a grown ass man. Only thing that did was just boost this young man confidence and make him just that more mentally tough. Boxing is mental, right? Okay, so if it's mental, it's gonna be that much harder to beat this dude, and he's gonna keep getting better. So everybody, Tank gonna walk right through him. You are out your rabbit ass mind. You got the rabbit ass mind. He's not just gonna walk through this man. Tank take lapses in fights. Trust me. He's not just gonna walk through him. Now, could you pop his ass with some shit? Yeah, but he know how to survive too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody think you just gonna walk right through him, bro. Stop it. It's not going to happen, y'all. I'm not saying the thing can't knock him out, but dog, I done seen too many great boxers outbox punchers, bro. Tank not just a puncher, he a boxer puncher too. But your boxing skill is not where Devin is. You know how to set up traps better than him and shit like that. But it's not gonna be what people think it's gonna be. And I'm like, y'all gonna find out. I'm telling y'all, it's a difference when a person, even if they ain't the hardest puncher, but a nigga was bleeding everywhere but his damn pussy his last fight. But he can't punch though. I thought Devin couldn't punch. But this nigga busted up like a motherfucker though. When you keep getting hit in your head multiple times, it's gonna make you think. You get hit 100 times in one spot, that shit's gonna start to hurt. It's gonna start to hurt. So that's why I'm like, y'all got this notion of, he don't do this, because that man ain't probably sitting on his punches. Let them start doing that bread man indicator plant drill where they teach them how to transfer their weight and sit on their punches and turn that shit. That's when you'll start seeing them motherfuckers crack. They predicated off boxing. Shakur, Devin. So what they gonna do? They go to calling card is boxing. That's what the fuck they gonna do. But that don't mean they can't punch because they ain't knocking folks out. They say Devin feather fisted, but his knockout percentage still over 50%. So that means half his people then been stopped. But see, y'all don't want to talk about that because he's labeled as a boxer and shit like that. That's just an example. But that's how I feel when it comes to Zerto and Bivol. Bivol fought Canelo with all the pressure he had against himself and watched him. That didn't do nothing but boost that man's IQ and his mental toughness, his mental fortitude. So he's prepared for Zerto because he's been under the big stage and the big lights. Who have Zerto fought under the big lights on the big stage and showed up and showed out? Right. Similar to Bud. Who have you showed up on the grand scheme, on the big scale, and did some shit against? Without anything extra and additives and shit like that. No towel thrown in. What person have you done? That's my only thing. That shit does matter because who you fought and how you did and how you showed up does matter and does mean something going into your next fight. whether it's be confidence, mental toughness, intestinal fortitude, something is going to raise. And that's what I want people to understand when fighters take these challenges, man, and make them a better fighter. Watcher, what's going on?
What's up, man? Good to be on here, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh man, shit, man, you good, man. Shit, no, if you pop in, you know what I'm saying, I got the link there, man. Shit, you can hop up, man. Shit, just talking some shit a little bit, man. I haven't really just spoke too much on certain shit. I just kind of just been waiting, just letting stuff play out how it's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? Let the chips fall where they may, and then now I got enough information that I can really speak on it now. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just like, you go ahead and give my take on, the Spence and Bud fiasco, and after today, that's it. This is the last time I'll be speaking on it. So everybody is free to feel how they feel. You can, chime in on it, or any, the Zerto, Bivol, or this fight's coming up that looking forward to, man. Shit, it's an open bag right now, man.
Good, man. The whole Spence thing is a shit show, really. I'm not surprised. I never really got involved too much with it. Maybe about well over a year ago, I was talking about it a bit, but like I said, man, when you got your teammates barking up and talking shit for you, it's not a good look, you got a little cheerleader squad with you and shit, but like I said, I think Errol should just move on at this point. Well, what's the point in, trying to wait around for someone that's just not gonna be clear with you, Yeah,
it's not gonna materialize.
And like, dude, making this weight is not easy. Like, especially for those that fall. Errol is a big guy. Like, he's a true 147 fighter. Crawford was fighting at 135 years ago. Him making this weight is not as difficult for him as it is for someone like Errol. So, and Errol means what he says when he says this is hard to make this way. Dude, like, eventually he's got to look like The Walking Dead coming in, dude. Like, cut and bone dry, right to the muscle. Like, he should just move on. He should do what he wants. In other words, let him do what he wants, and that'd be that,
But how they look at it, Bud can do what he wants, but Errol can't do what he wants. The double standard. No matter if Errol fights Stanionis, if he fight Boots, they'll say, okay, you fought Boots. But if you fight Stanionis, they're gonna say you duck Bud and Boots. If you move up, they're gonna say you duck Stanionis, Boots, and Bud, because Bud said he want to revisit in January, which makes no fucking sense because he's fighting in December. You know what I'm saying? So what, you gonna announce it in January and then try to fight in May or something? That's gonna have Errol out well over a year and a half. Another November come in, that'll be 2 years. Or damn near 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. He's trying to get every physical advantage that he can, and I'm aware of it. When you start off small and come up, Bud's new adjusted weight is 147, 150 walk around. So he can stay at 155 and drop down 7, 8, 10 pounds real quick and have no problem with it because he started off small.
Yeah.
Now his new body weight, as you get over, and you keep wearing a certain weight for a long period of time, that becomes your new standard body weight. So now he's fine with walking around 155. It's still not, in a week's time, he can be on weight. It's nothing. For Errol, you looking at a person that's 10 pounds probably heavier, 160. You know what I'm saying? 164, 165. You know what I'm saying? You coming down 20 pounds every time. Now he probably keep it in better shape now since he has a nutritionist, but still, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's body is different. Errol has more muscle mass, so he has more to break down and bring down to get to the weight. You know what I'm saying? Him and Bud body frames are totally different. You know what I'm saying? Bud is more of a longer, rangier fighter for his scale, longer torso, smaller guy. Earl is a more about the same size, but he's more stout and compact in his stature compared to Bud, but he's taller than Bud. You know what I'm saying? It's different body styles, man. So for Earl, yeah, that shit may be tougher because he like, man, I gotta keep coming down. You gotta stay disciplined. You really can't be having sex like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything matters. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Earl, every little intricate detail matters. To Bud, he might be able to go do whatever the fuck he want, make the weight, and it's easy. He make it comfortable. That's why I don't see him going up to 154 right at this moment. I think Earl dropped those belts. He'll try to reclaim those.
He'll go for it like a piranha.
Like, all right, you good, A17? Appreciate you pulling up. Case of War, what's good, my brother? TWT in the building. Brian Corbett, what's good, my brother? TWT is in the building yet again. But yeah, man, that's just where it's at with me, man. It just sucks because, like, if you didn't want to take the fight, man, don't string people on, bro. Just you better off saying, look, I'm going a different route and take whatever you get.
Yeah, this is like, at the end of the day, who gives a shit what they think? You know, Errol can just, you know, you got 3 belts, try to make the fight. You know, if he vacates them, you sure as hell bet Crawford's gonna fucking go at those belts like a fucking pack of piranhas, you know, and then then there'll be another smear campaign, but I say forget it, like at this point, because, you know.
Yeah, I say go up, go ahead, go up. But the thing is, like I was telling people earlier, see, they don't understand how linked in Charlo and Earl are together for their movement of their career, for it's going up, and just the plan to where they don't interfere with one another. You know what I'm saying? Or not even a possible way. They was hoping that this fight happened. Then you turn into the Tim Tszyu and the Charlo fight. Then from there, they both can move up at the same time. They both drop the belts and go ahead and go up simultaneously. Now this is going off the plan because that's how they wanted to do it. Because they don't want to be in the division together. So they was hoping that this materialized this year. Then you go into that fight. Then sometime in the spring, after this fight's over, they go ahead and both move up. I could be wrong. But to me,
it's funny. It's funny because I do think that Errol would fight Jamel, as crazy as that sounds, but I think that would be out of like to support each other sort of thing, because, you know, they'll both get paid a lot of money for a fight like that. But I know what you're saying. Overall, like, that's what I think as well. Like, you know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of moving parts, you know?
My only thing is that because if they're in the same division at the same time, they know the media is going to try to eat that shit up and try to, you know, slot them in to like, oh, who's Derek James gonna coach? Who's this? Oh, Earl, Charlo hasn't left. What you gonna do? You gonna fight the stablemate? It just never stops. You know what I'm saying? The fiasco, the circles, all the bullshit that happens is never gonna stop. So they're aware of that. I mean, they don't really care about it, but they try to avoid unnecessary bullshit, to be honest. So I do think that if he move up and Mel is still there and he hasn't dropped all the belts, because what he'll do, he'll drop them. If Earl moves up before he gets out, he would drop 1 or 2 of them. He's gonna hold on to 2 just so he can see how everything shake out. Then if Earl gets 1 or 2 of them, which I expect him to do, then he'll go ahead and drop those other 2, and then, you know, go ahead and, you know, keep on going forward. But no, it don't sound, BC, it don't sound crazy, but when in boxing, you know, these days it's totally different. Now, you could more in the 70s and 80s, you'll get stable mates and friends fighting friends because they were getting paid off of it. Now, everybody is such a, that's my friend, that's my brother, we could never fight. It kind of, it's a different ball game. That's why I say if people, that's why the golden ages of boxing, that shit is gone and has passed. This new era and this new wave of boxing is predicated off of business over legacy.
Yeah.
It's business over legacy. It's the bag over the legacy. Then the legacy comes in once they feel like they got a bag big enough to where they feel like they've been appreciated. It's just a different era. So we can't, you know what I'm saying, think of it like how it used to be. I would love for it to be that way, but it's just not, unfortunately, it's just not gonna happen that way. You know what I'm saying? Some people might do it, some people might fight stable mates, you know what I'm saying? But it's on that list is very slim. It's slim pickings when you talk about things like that. Would Earl fight Mel? He already said he would. Would Wilder do it? He'll do it. You know, other than that, I don't see too many people that really want to fight their contemporaries or somebody that's a stable mate or they was in the same Olympic class with it. All type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We see it. Man, boxing, this is like General Hospital, bro. This is like a soap opera, man. Like literally. Like the way people move and do shit, it is such a fucking circus act at times, man. It's like, damn, can we get back to boxing? Please, boxing, please, anybody. But everybody wanna, you know, speak on their worth, and they feel like they should get this or they should get that. But it's in the proof. The proof is in what you can prove. And what can be proven about some of these fighters is that they don't sell. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not gonna fight my brother just because we get mad at each other. It's gonna have to be something so high or so disrespectful to me as a man that we gotta get in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Other than that,
yep.
Ain't no reason for me to fight my brother. You know what I'm saying? Now they say, hey, we'll pay both of y'all $50 million a piece. Shit. Who else gonna give us $50 million for one event? Yeah, we can fight for that. That's life-changing money for the both of us. That's the only time I was like, okay, cool, go ahead and run it. When it's life-altering money that you can't turn down. When you a thousandaire your whole life and they say, hey, I'm gonna pay you $20 million if you fight him. What? Shit, let's go. I'm with it. Yeah, BC, if the bag is big enough, yeah. If it's that money that's life-altering like that, bro, hell yeah. Go ahead. Go and get it in, because y'all both paying y'all family, solidifying y'allself for the future and y'all kids' future and future. You know what I'm saying? That way, you know, you might get 20 million. Say you get half of that. You know what I'm saying? You start a business that start flourishing and growing and start making money. Now you have more of a chance to make a bigger bag in boxing because you already have that on paper. You have businesses that's flourishing that you can hand off to your kid, which is a sense of legacy. Then that's a life-altering change, because now you have way more avenues of money. You have the money you already gained, and you're still making money while you're making money. That's how people should look at it. Knockout Boxing 86, what's going on, my brother? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? If I was in that situation and they asked me to fight one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? I do it, but what is the benefit? What's the bottom line for us if y'all want us to do this? You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Everybody has their own opinion on that, and that's cool. It's fine if you don't agree with me on that, but with me, it has to be life-changing bread that I can't turn down, an offer I can't refuse. Then I definitely do. Because if he lump me up, black my eye, I bust his lip and, fuck his nose up, guess what? That check clear, when that check clear, we're gonna be two paid, ice packed up dudes. But we're gonna sit and laugh and go have fun with each other, win, lose, or draw. Because it don't matter about what the public think. Oh man, your bro beat you up. Yeah, I might have got beat up, but I got paid $20 million for it. See, that's a different ball game right there. That's different type of, that's life altering, that's life changing shit. So to me, that's how I see it. Them golden days where they'll do it for a little or nothing, you can throw that shit out the window. It's not happening these days. Because everybody thinking about how much money I'm making. Such and such just made this, so I deserve to get this. You know what I'm saying? Watch it. That's how the boxing game go right now for us.
You know, dude, like I laugh at it, man. Like that's why, like, when these guys come out and say shit, I don't take it serious, because it's like, all right, like, you know, they're on the bullshit. I'm gonna just move on, because really, for the most part, you're not gonna get what you want. You know, like, you're really not. Like, especially at this time. You know, there's a couple other good fights. Yeah.
No, you good. You can get a fraction of what you want.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just, yeah, like I said, the full out.
Man. Like business and right. These promoters these days, man, they think they bigger than the fighters these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think that they're going in there, some of them, that they're going in and throwing the punches. Bro, you just the mouthpiece. They have to go do the work. Yeah, these fighters do deserve to get paid. You just sitting here watching like, ooh, man, I hope my fighter win. You know, type of mentality. Well, this fighter in here is like, man, I gotta win, because if I lose in this era, people say you done, which is bogus as hell. I can't stand that narrative. It just drives me up shit creek, man. Oh yeah, if you what? What are you talking about? I mean, I believe Muhammad Ali has like 5 losses. Mike Tyson has like 7 or 9. They lost more than one time.
Ali also avenged. Ali avenged those losses as well, and he beat some guys 2 times over when he lost to them the first time. So he's a good example of, you know, losing and then getting it right back. You know, I think his last fight was the only one he didn't avenge, because, you know, he had Parkinson's and he had to retire. But you know, man, it's just different. Example, I mean, you look at. Go ahead.
Perfect. I'm gonna say this. You got it. Perfect example. Lennox Lewis. He has what, 2 or 3 losses? 2, I believe. And the losses he had, he went and beat their ass back worse the second time he fought. He avenged his losses.
Yep.
Right. So that's why I'm like, come on now. You can avenge a loss, and you can prove that one fight was just that fighter had their best fucking day of their life. You know.
I'm telling you, dude, it's too much for some. Some just don't want to lose, man. I'm telling you. Like, you think if Crawford loses, he's gonna stomach that? Yeah, he ain't gonna fucking stomach that. He's not gonna stomach it. You know? Man. That's why he makes those fucking whatever, man. I don't even want to really talk about it much, but
man,
like
you thinking just like I'm thinking. That's how I feel. He's not gonna be able to digest.
It's a true thing.
He's not gonna be able to digest that, bro. Like, you pulled out the fight with EJ, your legacy fight, your biggest fight of your fucking career, the biggest bag you was gonna get. Nobody else is gonna bring that bag to you, because you don't bring enough yourself. You're hoping that you get this $10 million bag and it manifests on paper, because now you can go in with a new conversation, talking like, look, I made $10 million for this fight, so I at least got to get paid $10 million. That's part of his play. If he does make $10 million, that's gonna be a starting point with PBC. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, dude, I made $10 million over here from this company who's way smaller and less fortunate and popping than you guys. So y'all mean tell me y'all can't give me $10 million? Dude, but it's not gonna work for him.
I'm telling you, man. Like, look, he walked. Look, here's the facts, right? For all the sheep, right? The fact is, the guy walked away from the fight. There is no other way you can spin it. There's no other way. Forget all this other stuff that's being said. You know, blue blood, he does his thing. I got nothing against it. That's good for him. You know, that's fine. But again, they are using stuff like that, the stuff with Jaron Ennis, the stuff with Stanionis. They're using that as an excuse to like justify why Crawford walked away. No, he walked away and that's it. Like there's no spin. He's avoided the fight. And I remember well over a year ago, me, you, Black Star, Sports TV, and some others, we were talking about the same shit that you just said about biggest payday, wanting that extra 10%, all these little things. And they all add up. And look where we are now. So he's fighting in December against Avanesian, who in my opinion is trash. I've seen a lot of his fights. He lost to Aegis, who Terrence beat up, and he lost to Lamont Peterson, who Errol beat the shit out of.
Didn't he get knocked out by Aegis Cavaluskis? I think he did.
Yeah, he got stopped. Yeah. He got stopped. Yeah. I mean, whatever, man, you know, like it, and because you walked away, because apparently, I'm not going to mention all the names, but, you know, executives were saying that, you know, he had the contract and he didn't respond for weeks on end. You know, you can't be doing that at this level. You know, these guys, Al Heyman, all that, they're fucking professionals, man. They're money men. They like, when they come to the table and negotiate something, they will be as transparent and as professional as possible, because that's what they do. That's how they make their living. That's their expertise. You want to come in here, do this clown shit, get your family members to talk shit for you, and then the fight breaks through. Ridiculous. So, you know, I've never been fully like into the fight in the sense of like being confident it will happen. That's why I barely got any videos on it, because you see bullshit already. But this was stemming up years and years ago. So people are acting surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not even mad. I just laugh at it. I literally laugh at these people in these people's face. I'm like, this is you guys are the ones that had this.
Yeah, it's comical to me, because remember the time when you talking about. Remember, we was like blown up, just flabbergasted by some of the shit that they've saying. Yeah, so Earl take 40, Bud take 40, and the winner get 20%. We was like, what the fuck? Who does a contract like that? Remember that? Earl take 40, Bud take 40, and the winner get the 20%. Who is working out a contract like that? Come on, man. Shut the fuck up.
I remember that, and I remember Black Star was going. He was raging over the 10% stuff. Like, you know, like it's gotta be. Listen, I don't give a shit what they get paid. That's fine. But when you keep switching up shit, he wants to fight. Then he says he will never ask for the fight again. Then he says the fight doesn't mean much to me. Then he gets asked again if the fight means more, and he says, I guess it does. Then he says the guy's avoiding me. Then he says Errol actually wants the fight. There's so many fucking stupid things that comes out of that dude's mouth and his team that you don't know what the fuck he thinks. He's like Fury almost when he just flip-flops on what he says. Just say what you mean. Say what you mean, so we can kind of just get out of this hole and just move on. Because there's other guys coming up. There's novices. There's contenders coming up. Maybe they want their shot. They don't want to wait around forever. Shit, Stanionis had to fucking take step aside when I think Ugas and Pacquiao fought, you know, two times, man. Fuck, he could be fighting.
You think he's gonna turn that shit down and give Ennis his shot? Hell no.
Fuck no. No way. No way, dude.
Hell no.
And that's the other stupid shit with Boots, right? They're like, oh yeah, Errol gotta go and fight him. Why not Terrence? Why can't he do it as well? Huh? Why can't he do it? You know why? Because he doesn't say his fucking name. He said it like once. He's like, oh yeah, I respect his skills. He's good. That's good. We put it to the test then. Why don't we? Instead of trying to make everyone go in that other direction, for him to handle it. That's all the fuck it is, man. But anyway, that's me on that.
Hey, one Hoop Zone. What's good, bro?
What's good with it, man? I heard listening to y'all cooking, so I was shit. I got a couple minutes to hop on here and say what's good to my brother Five.
Oh man, you already know. You can speak on however you want to speak on it. However you feel about it, your twist. Like nobody nobody's opinion is wrong because everybody has a different opinion, a different set of lenses that they look at and they view this situation on. But if you're looking at it from a grown man standpoint, all we have is our balls and our words. Take all the contracts, all the funny shit out the way. We got our word and what we stand on.
The majority of these motherfuckers out here breaking both. They ballless and they wordless.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfuckers is like what they call the units or the mute.
This about blue blood real quick. I know a lot of people have a mixed bag about it. Okay, so let me break this down for people that don't understand. Blue is a silent partner. There's a man named Desmond and some other guy, John something, I think his name. They are over Black Prime. Black Prime is a school where the building is because Rachel Donner went there. They help the youth as well. You know what I'm saying? So they actually doing something positive as well. Also, Blue doesn't have anything to do with the contract. Blue don't do none of that. He has nothing to do with the contract. Everybody say, your company. He's not the owner. It's a difference between being a partner and the owner. A partner, a silent partner, you can be the mouthpiece. You could be the person that talk because what? Blue is used to being in the media because what? He has a YouTube channel. He goes to fights. He goes to different events. So he knows some people that know something about something. They behind the scene. Black Prime is the subdivision of Smith Media. They are the head people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to know what y'all talking about before y'all start saying, oh, this person did this or he's wanted to fight. Black Prime was the first people to offer the contract to Spence and Bud, or even for the fight before PBC. That's why Terrence Crawford already knew about Black Prime before this shit just came out of nowhere. But see, people don't know that shit, so they say that, oh, Blue Bud, has some shit to do with it. He ain't have shit to do with it. He don't have any decision that Terrence Crawford makes when he knew he walked away from 3 contracts. And you didn't even open up the last one. You know what I'm saying? So silent partner and him promoting it, yeah, he a partner. So yeah, he has money tied into it. But is he the one who doing the contract? No. If Blue had $5 million, he wouldn't even need Black Prime to do it. He would have did Blue Blood Media and signed Terrence Crawford. Just something for y'all to think on.
But it's always easier instead of doing homework and research on something, point to blame and misdirection of energy, though. You know how that go. It's always easier.
I got Blue number. I'll never disclose everything he told me because some shit was told. Yeah, but just know I know way more than a lot of people know. You know what I'm saying? Trust me on that. So that's why I ain't said shit. I ain't said shit.
Shit, I heard them up behind the scenes about it. Just saying, like, hey, you got my support. I know what's going on. It's like I had to leave it that short and dry, brother. Because I'm like, even the thing I said when I first came to YouTube, what was the first channel I ever came across? Blue Blood. What was the first one I ever started rocking with? Blue Blood. And it was like, bro, like me and then behind the scenes been talking a lot on all kind of other stuff, bro. And it was like, he put me up game on a lot of things, and I got introduced to what other LDBC, BF. Southern T, like bro, Drew Titan, Stormy, like everybody that I came across was all through the fact of Blue. You know what I mean? Like, so it was like right off the bat. And then obviously 7, 8 and the rest of the guys in Trill, I came across all them like kind of after, but it was like still finding out just by listening to the content, not letting somebody else sway who I rock with or not, but it was like just, tune in, hear what they got to say. And it's like, oh, okay, I see what they doing. This dude done been consistent the whole way. If you still listening to what he's saying, bro, he's still keeping the same energy of who he got winning the fight. And people ain't paying attention to that. Everybody trying to, like I said, that misplaced blame and all that emotional reaction and all that. I'm like, bro, I'm not emotionally invested. So that's why I can literally sit back and appreciate and tell this brother, like, I literally told bro, I'm proud of you. Like, that was the first thing that came to mind when I heard Terrence sign, bro. I immediately was like, BLK Prime. I was thinking about it because I was in the chat dropping it, like, and reminded him to make sure he posts a link for us so people know about it. Like, I was reminding him daily on that jump. And I'm like, damn, like, that's what's up, bro. Like, it's like, even though I don't rock with Bud like that from his outside of the ring moves and stuff like that, it's still, like, for me, I'm happy for him because it's like, it's an opportunity that, you know what I mean? Like, if Terrence gonna be with somebody, right? And he stuck all that time with Bob Arum. People pointed the finger at Bob, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, if he was working with Bob, bro, and he willing to transition and kind of work with one of our people that's on YouTube, like, even if he's a partner, bro, he still know of Blue Blood. He know what Blue Blood stand for. So it's like, if he willing to come over to our side of the fence, that the energy gonna stay the same, but it's still saying that, you know what I'm saying, he trying to make a change in some kind of direction. Like I said, I'm not a Bud fan like that. But I ain't gonna hate the man, but I'm still not a Bud fan. I hate what he do out, like, as far as when it come to his decisions and stuff like that. But we can't never knock no man for what he doing for his family in some kind of way, or for himself and stuff like that. So it's like, I can respect that. But again, I'm just not a fan of it because I want to see him fight EJ, or I want to see him fight Boots or Ortiz or somebody that's a threat. And it's like, okay, scratch all that. At the end of the day, bro, he signed with Blue and his partnering company. The first thing that comes to mind is if you rock with Blue or you rock with just another black man in general that's doing something, trying to literally make a change by getting themselves into the same room as the people that's blocking these fights for us, then you'll be happy and supportive of this person. You know what I mean? Like, you'll understand the move that's being made. It's bigger than that, bro. And people, like, a lot of people ain't seeing it that way. They want to see it as if, oh, he blocking the fight. Like he said, thing. If he got the power to block that joint, he got the power to make that joint. So it's like, it go both ways. Which one you want to give? You can't have one without the other. But people don't want to look in the mirror and understand a power move when they see it. They looking at it from a reactionary, emotional standpoint of, oh man, he ain't doing this for us. He doing it for. It's like, dude, I don't care about none of that. I just want to see the fight. He could be signed to ET and every other alien that ain't on Earth. As long as the fight happens, that's all I care about. That's it. And the fact that he making his way over to BLK Prime to show, like, you know, to do whatever he doing, cool. As long as the fight get made, that's fine. Or as long as that, you know what I'm saying, they come in and they can actually do what, quote unquote, the zone was set out to do from the standpoint, but they do it the right way, the same way how, I'm not going to go down the line how BF broke it down, but BF gave $1 million worth of game for free. And it's like the way he did that joint, it's like, bro, if you listening, they got an opportunity to do something different. And these fighters if you got true fighters out there that want the fights they want, and they don't want somebody sitting in the way and letting politics get in the way, and you got a company out here that's willing to say, look, we got the money to back it. Whatever fight you want, we gonna back whatever fight you want. We're not gonna try and control from politics and keeping our hands behind our back, but yet we controlling the strings behind our back too. They literally saying, you up front, you do what you want to do. We here to support it. That's it. You your own boss. We partners in this thing. And people they not looking at it from that kind of potential opportunity, bro. Like, people literally looking at it as if, oh, it's blocking this fight. Man, this fight been talked about for so long, bro. Like, my expectation and hype about it was gone. Like, I was like, bro, I disconnected from listening to boxing channels because I'm tired of even hearing about it, because all you was hearing about was them two. And it's like, one person kept the same energy since day one. The other person been switching it up every day. I ain't even got to say the names. We know who is who and who doing what. But now it's like, okay, we in a position where it might be the closest that it could be happening. What are we going to do? Are we going to sit here and moan and point the blame and all that? Or are we going to show that, hey, we willing to do what it takes to make this fight happen? We as the consumers and us as the fans literally had the power, but people want to relinquish that power by making it seem like, oh, you know, we don't have the power, you know, we can't do this. Bro, if everybody, and I know it won't happen, but if everybody decided they not going to buy a fight and they take a mega hit, guess who's going to come right out in the bat and say, we need fans to do this, or they going to change their whole game plan. All it takes is a single wrench to go to put into a wheel of a tire to make that motherfucker flip over. And people not understanding that. They thinking like, oh, no, it's going to break and keep rolling. No, that ain't the case. They can't do shit without the consumer's dollar. They ain't like them promoters gonna come out their pocket and say, hey, here's 20 million. I'm not gonna get nothing on my return of my investment, but I'm gonna get this money out of my pocket and take a hit myself. Them motherfuckers don't want to take a loss.
No, they taking
a
chance.
People don't want to look at it that way. Yeah.
They taking a chance. Like, and I see it that way, but it's my thing is if you drug the shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had so many dates saying this, oh, it's gonna be here, it's gonna be here, it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You got one fighter, and my problem is it fucked up a lot of shit. Like, a lot of people scrambling for different fights because they shit was set on a certain date. Or like in Jerron Boots Ennis, he's going to fight David Aberdeen. So now he has to find him a new fight because Bud is fighting him. They was going to try to put him on the card, his undercard with Bud and Spence as the main. My thing I'm looking at is as, nigga, you went and took a fighter's fight that was on your undercard. That's some weenie shit. Don't mind fuck the people for 6 months, thinking that you're gonna do something and then just to back out. You better off backing out at the beginning or taking you a tune up in the summer, but now you want to take a tune up now. See, that's where people come running to the problem at, because everybody claimed that Terrence Crawford is what? He gym ready. He live in the gym. He's always ready. Well, if he's always ready, he should have been ready. But he knew he'd been out almost a year at the fight in November, and Errol hasn't. So guess what? He got reservations about this shit. So rather than mind fucking the people and bullshitting, you should have just said, I need a tune up. Now, for the black business and black prime, let people, that's why y'all don't know shit. Blue been a part of black prime way before this shit even popped off. Because when he was on the live one day when he introduced it, and he was just telling people about it, but he wasn't pinning the link. Then he started pinning the link, and then Brian Norman's supposed to have a fight on there. I think he fell through or whatever the case might be. Then after that, we knew about Black Prime because they was gonna sign Brian Norman at the time. That's how I know y'all don't know shit. Y'all just be talking because y'all act like he just started this shit. He been a part of this shit. Been a part of it. You feel me? So that's my only thing. Like if I know in my mind that I'm not ready to fight somebody and I need a light touch first, then I'm not gonna sell the people that I'm really focused on Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit. Now, for what you going over there, Black Prime and Blue doing, hey, cool, because it could open the door and other people could start to try to follow if they willing to take that risk and want to try something different. Yeah, that's always a 50-50. It's a coin flip. It can go right or it can go wrong. But if people don't give it a chance, how can you know if it's really gonna go right? You know what I'm saying? If you shit on it before the shit can even get started, you already have a preconceived notion that the shit gonna fail. Gio James, salute, fam. So exactly. That's my only thing. I ain't mad about that, but it's like it was a lot of shit that was relying on this Spence and Bud card. You know what I'm saying? Not just for Spence and Bud, but for the PBC, Showtime, and the younger fighters that's building their name up as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's more to it than you had a lot of people that got to readjust their schedules. You know what I'm saying? Do this move.
To piggyback off that, his own words shot him in the ass. Why his own words shoot him in the ass? When he said, if you secure, or what is it? If you confident in your skills, you'll take whatever it takes to make the fight and accept any deal out there. It's funny how them own words came back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Bill over here in a minute. And my last thing, like, how you gonna say? All right, how you gonna say that? I heard people talking about he should have took the Devin Haney deal. First of all, and that's nowhere in the ballpark. Devin Haney didn't make $5 million for either one of those fights he fought against Cambosos. So I need people to get their numbers and get their shit correct before they just start seeing shit or trying to make shit correlate. They don't correlate. Devin took an 84-16 split. Bud ain't getting that shit. He was gonna get a 40% split, but agreed to 35. So stop that. He made 3.5 again, I tell you, per fight. He was gonna make $5 million per fight times 3, 15 million versus 10.5 million. I'm like, y'all gotta make this shit make sense. Bill, go ahead and drop your shit, man.
Shit, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with my connection, but salute to the panel, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm happy for Blue Blood. I'm happy for AB. I'm happy for everybody who getting any financial gain from the process. But at the same time, as a boxing fan, if your disappointment don't trump all of that, then we might not be on the same level for as boxing fan or fandom. You know what I mean? Like, the biggest fight is EJ and Bud. So anything come between that, yeah, you need to be ready to take everything that's coming your way. Like to the outside looking in, Bud could have agreed. He said he agreed to all terms. So if you agreed to all terms, you told Blue Blood that supposedly
telling the world that
the date is part of the terms. Now they're trying to say, okay, the date changed on the last contract. February 4th is what's being reported. It's 2 months later than December. So you telling me 2 months made you change your mind to be undisputed in 2 different weight, the 2-time undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes, and just say, nah, I'm gonna fight David Avenesian. Like, it just don't add up, bro. 2 plus 2 is 4. And I don't understand the infinity of benefit of doubt that Bud is getting. Like, it's crazy. Like,
I can tell you got that Texas blood in you.
It's just an infinity amount of benefit of doubt. It's like, damn. First, at the beginning, it was EJ fault with the side of the street shit. Then it was top ranking Bob Aaron fault. Then it was Steven Espinoza fault. Then it's Al Heyman PBC fault. Then it's Bud lawyers because he don't trust him fault. Then it's the date fault. Then it's Blue Bloods and BLK Prime. Like, it's everybody's fault.
Then he blamed it on us. He blamed us for the fight not happening. Then said the UK fans better anyway. I'm like, what? Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just everybody's fault but Bud's. And I don't, as a boxing fan, like I said, bro, I'm picking EJ to win the fight, but I'm not necessarily just consider myself one or the other fan. I like both of them. I've been to Bud fights and I've been to Earl fights. I like both fighters. I think both of them are apex predators. I think both of them are top elite fighters. And I like boxing. So I'm going to support the elite fighters. And it's no excuse and no reason. They could be fighting, man, period. But instead, we getting David Avenesian. In turn, that's making EJ have to fucking fight his mandatories. We don't know which one yet. Or get stripped. Or EJ may move up to 154. Everything just in limbo now.
That's what people missing, bro. That's what people missing. This fight had way more connotation and more meaning to it than just Earl and Bud, man. And that's one of my points I'm trying to drive home to people. It's like, it's more people that was looking forward to being on that card because it shined more light to them. More people are going to be able to find out who these fighters are. You know what I'm saying? And it would have did well. The card would have did well. The fight would have did pretty well. And now you got people with more eyes on the sport of boxing. You got a fight that the fans and the people been wanting for years. You know what I'm saying? Best fighting the best. That's what people bitch and moan and complain about on a normal basis. But when you got an opportunity to just get it, or it's right there in your lap, and you even said, my thing is where he kind of shit on himself. You even said that they changed the terms up and shit. So you in agreement with what they're doing. So if you agree with the they adding the rematch clause and all this shit, why you didn't sign the contract? You know what I'm saying? So that's when people be like, was it cap or was it facts? Clearly, it was cap. Right. If you just now open the third contract up that they sent you after you signed the fucking David Avenesian deal, you didn't really want the fucking fight to begin with, bro. Just say you didn't want to fight him in 22. We would have accepted that way more. I'm pretty sure you as well. If you would have said, hey, I got some shit going on. I'll be ready to fight EJ, early 2023. Nobody would be on his helmet so bad, bro.
Right.
But you 50-50 or no fight. 60-40 in my favor. The fight passed me. EJ basic. He a drunk. He a bitch. He a hoe. All this shit. Can't nobody get in there and fight for you but you. So that's my thing, bro. It's just too many variables. It's just too many variables, too many loopholes. Yeah, picking up my kids. It just don't add up, man. Like 1 + 1 to us equals 2, to them it equals 8. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just don't see.
it's
bro.
just
I just
all
don't
flicked,
see.
bro.
Right. I just don't see how you pass up the biggest fight of your career, the biggest fight of your career, the biggest payday of your career, the biggest everything of your career to fight David fucking Avenesian, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Right.
the
And
only thing your detractors can say about you, the detractors of Bud, is your level of competition, bro. Your resume, the fighters that you have chosen to fight or have been put in the ring with. That's the only. Your skills is not the question. The opponents have been the only question marks. So for you to go from fighting EJ in the biggest fight in boxing to fighting David Avenesian, it just makes it look like, damn, bud, have you been like? I don't get it. Like that's that's the only knock on you.
Yeah. With the information I dug up and my people found out for me, and they know that's behind the scene, that when I found out that BLK Prime had reached out to them first to try to make the fight before PBC, that you already was in tune and you had a some type of idea of who Black Prime was, because they hit your lawyer, your team up. So they knew. Whether they relayed that back to you or not, that ain't our problem. Clearly, you got a trust, a level of trust that you have a problem with trusting folks, because it's the lawyer that you paying, right? If I'm paying a lawyer, wouldn't I make sure I got one that I trust? I believe you would too, right, Billo? If I'm paying a lawyer,
legal lawyer, criminal lawyer, it don't matter what kind of lawyer, you gonna make sure you trust this nigga.
So you say you don't trust him and you want to talk to Al Heyman person, bruh. I mean, who else has did business with PBC? Okay, hold on, buddy. And then turn around and say, let me see the books. Let me talk to Al Heyman person. Who? I ain't never heard nobody that really say they have even had that many conversations with Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Because he got people in position and jobs to do their job. He let the people do their job. If he got them in position to make up contracts and that's their job, he's gonna allow them to do their job. You know, and I heard like half the people in PBC upper brass, they willing to do the fight, and the other half they not. So they got a fucking conflict of interest within themselves, because now they can't come to agree on the terms themselves because they don't want to lose fucking money, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to miss out on no lose millions.
And who want to negotiate with a person who want to negotiate with a person like that anyway, bro? We in mid talks of making a fight, and then we find out from an ESPN report or however we find out we didn't revise the contract. We just switched everything you want us to switch. You keep asking us to switch more shit. We switching it and sending it back to you, and then in the end, just to find out you fight David Avenesian. Who wants to deal with a person and negotiate with a person like that?
Right, it's not.
And then Bob Arum, I know niggas hate Bob, but Bob already said, like, bro, that nigga Bud difficult to deal with.
He would know. Like, so, he would definitely know.
What if PBC like, man, we not dealing with Bud? That's an automatic. Oh, EJ ducking Bud. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no reasoning when it comes to Spence.
Bob was at recent Bob interview. Bob was shooting shots, but he was telling the truth. Like, long as he said the 10 million ain't coming from Top Rank, I'm all right. Good for him if he does get it, or if it manifests. Basically saying like he wasn't gonna get nothing without no promoter. So when he chose to cut ties with us, he put himself on Bud Island. So now, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
What was that shit he was talking back in like a few months ago about Jamel? He's like, I'll go to 154 like instead and take all the belts from Jamel. Like, yeah, why the fuck you here negotiating a Spence fight then? You know? Make your mind up on what you want to do, because the shit you're saying doesn't make sense. And here he goes, right, like you said, G5, he's got lawyers or whatever, looking over the details of the contract for him, right? I mean, let him do it. That's what you pay them for, right? You got a lot of money to pay this stuff for. let it be. Just let it be, dude. Just let it simmer a bit. But the BLK thing. Back in May, Blue Blood was he was promoting that, so that's why I'm not surprised when it got announced. But again, I have a feeling Errol will have one more fight at 147 because I feel like he would give Boots or Stanionis the opportunity because he's more understanding on that. I mean, I was going to say another thing that I was thinking about because I think Crawford is with Victor Conte, the snack program, and for those that know Victor, he's not quite squeaky clean when it comes down to it. I'm not saying Crawford's on anything. I'm not saying any of that, but again, like he's had a few fights. Last couple years, he's had like one fight every year. A lot of time in between. And a lot of time in between training. It just seems that the dude is always associating himself with just these weird dudes, man. Like, I don't get it. Like, what do you need Victor Conte for? You can make weight easy. You don't walk around that much of a high weight. I mean, all these other guys, Errol out here, he looks like Joshua Clotty, man. Like, he legit has that body type. That strong body type. Stanionis, similar build. Boots, I think Boots is the biggest guy there. He's fucking massive, that dude, man. He's massive.
Bud associated with Canahan too, ain't he?
Oh yeah, MTK global thing. See, that's another thing. And see, that was an obstacle Espinoza was talking about. He's like, we got to get over that, so that things can go ahead, right? So we got past that, I think, anyway. But here we go. That's why I say, dude, there's no other place to look with who's to blame. There's no other place to look. But it is what it is. And, we'll see what happens, It's in both hands in terms of what they want to do next.
Man, it's just sad, man. Hey, D Free, man. Hey, I'm gonna hit your line, D Free. I'll give you all my picks and shit. Or whatever, but yeah, we're gonna get your costume, buddy. Your mama said you want to start over.
I'm gonna just call a spade, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call Bud out his name and get emotional, like I see a lot of people doing. And get just super emotional, calling these grown men out their name. Because if I seen them, I'm gonna want a picture and an autograph. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it real with myself. But I will call a spade and say what happened, man. Bud ducked EJ for a tune-up fight and a check. Plain and simple, man. And hopefully we get the fight spring next year.
Bill, you say you in H-Town?
Yeah, I'm out in the H.
Oh yeah, I'm in the D. I'm in Dallas.
Oh, really, man?
Quite a few of us out here.
Really?
That's why I said I can tell by. I said, yeah, I can tell he got that Texas blood in him. Nigga calm, cool, and chill, and can articulate what he want to say without, crossing the line. But if somebody want to take it, then you like, bet I'm on your ass.
Exactly. Exactly.
Jason,
I got family out there,
bro?
I got plenty of family in the D. Yeah, I subscribe too, man. Subscribing. I hit the bell, man.
Man.
I'm just getting word and just catching on, but hey, better late than never.
Hey,
and shit, I'm in the building.
That's where I'm at, bro. Better late than never, bro. I ain't tripping, cause I'd rather find somebody catch on to me late who gonna bring value to my channel and my content. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. I don't care if it takes another 6 months to get the last 230 some subs to get to 1K. I'd much rather it be 230 some people that actually bring value to my content, not just to the content, to TWT, to our brand, because that shit is a real brand. That's your trademark. This ain't just no regular degular, just not a hashtag. You know what I'm saying? This shit is trademark. This shit is got a 24-hour watch. So niggas start doing that fake TWT if they want to. We paid for this shit. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? The paperwork is with my woman. Quick TWT. That's who got everything we need over our goddamn shit. You know what I'm talking about? So Like people can say we take our shit personal because we paid for this shit. That's a big difference when you put money behind something. You gonna appreciate it and treat it like a brand, like a product. And if it's a store, what do a store do with their best product? They put it out in front and make sure the shit sells. You don't
Right.
put this shit on the back shelf. We're not a back shelf entity over here. We good, you know what I'm saying? We got some shit going on.
Oh, really?
What y'all feel about this person? Not happening. Like we welcome people to come in who want to help build and help the family grow, but we not going for the bullshit, bro. I tell y'all that now. As a leader, we not going for it. G5 ain't going for it. Gabe Russell ain't going for that shit. You heard? Believe that.
Oh, really?
That bullshit is going. It ain't going down over here. No TWT channel. No nothing. We ain't got
really?
no Discord, no core with nobody like that. But shit, we about to make some moves around this joint. You know what I'm saying? We reaching out quite a few places across the seas. Filipino community rock with us, some Russians rock with us, so we just spreading our wings, man. And if people want to be a part of a dope movement, well, they ain't got to worry about where the money going, because guess what? Everybody in TWC got receipts of everything, how much it costs, whatever. Ain't nobody getting mind fucked or getting duped over in this joint. You know what I'm saying? If niggas think I'm lying, ask anybody who got that shit. Anybody that got that shit on their name.
That transparency, man. Ain't nothing like
straight
transparency.
Up.
That's real as it gets.
The case of what? Yeah, we got that shit trademarked. You already know. We had to. You know what I'm saying? So when let's say somebody really want to put some money behind it, if it ain't no real entity, we can't do nothing. That's why I keep telling y'all, I went to school for business. Without paperwork, you ain't got no business. I'm telling y'all. So all these people that think they gonna be fucking over paperwork in black and white, guess what? They're gonna have a whole nother ball game coming when they get a lawsuit. Especially in boxing. And that goes to boxing.
Gotta have your paperwork right.
They think they can sign shit and think that, I can back out when you can put your signature on it. Okay, cool, try it. And that's what a lot of people will have to realize. I'm the fighter, I'm in control. Now that if you sign your name on that contract, shit, you ain't in control at all. You under the judge's discretion on what they choose. Just a little game to help y'all out. But people gonna take it for what they take it for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. That's why a lot of people ain't gonna come over here with that bullshit, because they know they gonna get ran the fuck away from over here with G5 with all that. And too much solid content come out over here. Ain't nobody up here on no fluke gaze and shit. They don't want their character tested over here. So that's why a lot of people don't come this way. Because when real shit and truth stand, and that's what make your channel flow, shit. I'm telling you, they're gonna knock on your door, ring the doorbell. Hello, a real man here, we speaking. You with it or you ain't? They gonna shut that door. That's why anybody solid, hey, y'all welcome to come over here anytime. Anybody that want to talk some real shit and make sense, hey, y'all welcome to come to T5 channel. You know what I'm saying? And Billo, you've been welcomed in. You done got up here, you said some dope shit, man. Yeah, lawyers on deck. Yeah, they on deck too. Don't even worry about that. Well, I tell anybody, y'all ain't got to worry about that. Everything is all good over here. We ain't perfect, but we got our shit in order. And you can't build shit without a solid foundation. What it's gonna stand on? Straight up. But yeah, man.
I definitely respect that. And anybody with a LLC and copyrighted and then did the paperwork and put in the work, can't help but respect that, man. And I respect it. And shit, I love to talk about boxing, man. I love boxing. I'm not a boxer fan. So there's no one boxer that I'm tied to. You know what I'm saying? And I warn people of that, because I'm gonna call the shit straight down the middle. And whoever the shit ain't adding up on, it don't matter if it's your favorite boxer or not, bro. You got to. It's about boxing, the sport. That's how it is with me. So.
Yeah.
I didn't like to just give you a history, you know what I'm saying, for this EJ and Buzz shit, because that's the hottest thing now. I didn't like when EJ said, I'm a clean up my side of the street, then come whoop your ass. I wanted him to whoop his ass right then. I know it's a business. I know it's top rank. I understand all that, but I'm saying the boxing fan in me, I didn't like that from EJ. I just wanted EJ to, bitch, I whoop your ass right now. Fuck. Whenever, nigga. Fuck them, fuck all that. I beat your bitch ass up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't on that. It was on, I'm gonna do this and do that. And I hate that shit in boxing because, you know, this over history has happened. They're not the first people to do it. You got boxers that get these belts, and this boxer get them belts, and then they finally fight years later and unify. But sometimes that shit go wrong. One of the boxers take a L, get knocked out, shit, get injured, anything. So I want to see the best fight the best while it's possible. Like, whenever it's possible.
Why they still got their abilities to perform at their highest peak.
Right.
We want to see prime shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray with the ring in them.
I was on EJ about that. I was on EJ about that. So all the Bud fans who bring up old shit like that, they don't understand. That's not the point. We talking about right now, 2022. And if you can't understand it right now, 2022, the only reason this fight ain't signed, sealed, and delivered is because Bud ain't signed that goddamn paper. And you giving him all these other fucking reasons and conspiracy theories and benefit of the doubt and all that bullshit and all that friendly shit and all this happiness and happy for him and black power. I hear everything going on. I'm like, God damn, it's everything in the book.
I'm like, he just left a black man and went to another black man. Okay, that's cool. But damn, look at your opposition that you're going against, and look at the way you could have been promoted if you had signed this fight. You know PPC gonna promote the hell out of it. Come on now. It's already promoted itself because people want it.
And just on some fighting shit, bro, it's nobody else to fight.
Earl already kicked off every box. Now what they will be today.
We from Texas, and I ain't bragging. I'm just saying we from Texas. You know, every high school you kind of know who got the best hands, blah blah blah. We be on fighting shit. We grew up on fighting and squabbling. You know what I'm saying? And bro, when this get to the point, it's only one nigga for you to fight, bro. It don't make sense for you to fight nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It's
every other piece is already
like Hagler Hearns. Sugar Ray Hagler, like it get to a point where it's nobody else to fight. So
Leonard and Duran, these dudes fought when they was 25, 23. I'm like, nigga boy, I'm telling you. So it's just like that time I spoke on earlier, that golden wave and era, we only can do is enjoy that and enjoy the fighters that have that in them and want to bring that type of, fighting that action back. But it's not enough. We too outnumbered because they know these days people like to run with narratives and agendas and shit like that. The media is a big ass global machine. Whether if they with you, then cool. If they not with you, if you're not in that inner circle, then they ain't gonna do shit for you. So I hate that boxing became so business minded and motto that people just write folks off. Like you didn't see Hearns or anybody else lose a fight before. You know what I'm saying? And that shit right there.
I hate that shit.
It just make boxing and give boxing a black eye and make fans and people turn away from boxing because y'all write people off after one loss. So in football, people don't get wrote off if they lose once. They don't get wrote off if they lose twice or 3 times in that season. Why? You still got 14 more games left. You know what I'm saying? You can finish the season 11-5 or 12-5. I mean, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you're a loser because you took an L. So I mean, like, think about if they would have did this shit to Tyson and Ali now. You know what I'm saying? What would boxing be? We wouldn't even be where we at now. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad to see. And I mean, it's slowly starting to change little by little. You know what I'm saying? With people losing, but what messed it up is that they caveat and cater for people that took a real L and make it as if they didn't take the L, and the people that actually lost and possibly won get a fucked up out, a bad ref decision, a judge stoppages, so many different variables that go into boxing that's fucked up. And a lot of these people be on the same page and be in cahoots with each other. So guess what? Shit, that's the upper brass. They got the power over the sport. And you can't do shit but either get in, try to create your own lane, or you gonna buy into it. It's just gonna happen. They're gonna pull you in, or you gonna pull them in. Clearly, they pulling a lot of these fighters in to get on this business. How much money you making? What you need? Well, you should get this because this person made that, and they ain't even half the fighter you are. Like, quit worrying about another man. That's like another dude who get with a woman, and you like, you know what I'm saying? I took this woman and I accept her and her son, or her 2 kids. But I'm always worrying about what the daddy doing. That ain't my motherfucking job to worry about what that daddy doing. Fuck him.
Right.
That ain't my job. I only can worry about what I can worry about and take care of what I can take care of. And boxing is in a fucked up state. And we needed this fight. This shit is more than just EJ and Bud. I'm gonna keep standing on that, because y'all gonna see a lot of missed opportunities for fighters that could have fought and knocked off the chessboard pieces even more. Not just for EJ and Bud, but for when they move on, standing on his boots and everybody like that. They go ahead and fight. You know who's the next person in line, and boom, you create the next set of undisputed or unified champions based on how y'all set the shit up. And it was gonna be set up because niggas was gonna be fighting each other. But now everybody's scrambling, and now that's gonna push it back to 2023. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of other chessboard pieces, the Mandos and all this stuff. Man, it's just too many pieces that we wanted to see. And if you was gonna fight anybody, why not pick somebody else? Why not get Virgil? Why not get Boots? Boots need to fight. You took his fighter, so what's up? Well, Earl didn't fight Boots, so why Bud gotta fight him? Because y'all been trying to push this man on EJ ever since he came a name.
Right, and I'm just going off comments. I'm just going off since Crawford is the WBO champion. Virgil Ortiz is ranked number 1. Boots ranked number 2. Thurman ranked number 3. Ben ranked number 4. Crowley ranked number 5, and Avenesian ranked number 6. So that's 5 people you went past. And you mean to tell me you just that big of a boogeyman monster? People want to fantasize and be delusional that he just that much of a fucking savage that none 5 of them wanted to fight Boogie.
Right now,
and people really believe that though. Like all 5 of them, none of them fighters who fight for a living, professional fighters, wanted to fight Boogie. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. And now Earl finna do what he do anyway, fight some top competition. At least what he's been doing recently, since he become champion. He finna fight another dog and whoop another one just so it can surprise some more people. How people so surprised when he beat the shit out of Ugas. People like me talking before the fight, I wasn't surprised till he gonna beat the shit out of Ugas. That's what he gonna do. I said the whole time, not no later, none of them. It ain't gonna, the boy gonna dog walk Ugas. You know what I'm saying? So
we seen that live, and if like I told people, if y'all would have heard it,
shit, y'all keep being surprised.
Heard them shots live, boy, he was hitting Ugas with some shit. Boy, I mean some shit in there. I mean, he hit him with a body shot. Boy, it sounded like somebody let a 12 gauge off in that joint.
Boy, yeah, the most common casual shit I hear. Ugas is just standing there. Ugas just standing. No. He's standing there for no reason, bro.
No, he made Ugas stand there because when he couldn't hit him in the ribs, he was fucking his hips up. But see, folks don't want to talk
just
about
standing there for no reason. Like, just I'm gonna just stand here and be the punching bag. No, this man is a professional boxer, celebrated amateur. Like, he's a good fighter, bro. He's been fighting all his life boxing. Shit, if he could move, that nigga be moving. If it was that simple, just to move and get out the way, it's easy to say that when you watching shit, but it's just crazy, man. I never seen this much delusion. I'm talking about like it's really on damn near Canelo level. Like it's like just straight delusion.
It's worse. Yeah, it's worse than Canelo. I see these bud dick riders, and I call them meat mashers and jockstrap washers. These dudes here, they they'll really try to fight you to defend Bud's honor. Like they'll really try to do something bad to you, want to see you in person to defend Terrence Crawford. And I'm like, bruh, y'all can't be serious, bro.
Nah, for real. And I'm gonna tell you this on a side note: people, talk shit about Don King and all this here, and I'm glad. Me personally, I'm glad boxers getting more money. I hope they can cut as many middlemen out as they can. But shit, if this was Don King era, Bud and goddamn EJ would have fought already.
Oh yeah,
we'd had that fight. That's one thing I can say. You think Dunn was gonna miss that money? You crazy, man. Y'all about to fight, bro.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Get your snack. Yeah, see that's where I met with mine. Like, we look at the time, we can look at the era. It's just like, man, look, it wouldn't have took this long. You would have said, so I was somebody a $15 million hum corner. Yeah.
When is my birthday?
Next month.
November?
Yep.
26? November 6th?
28.
28?
Yep. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold it up too much longer, man. Let me get to these kids, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. I appreciate all y'all good, comments and all what y'all had to bring to the live and adding on, man. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back in my normal AM cleanup. You know what I'm saying? I used to be on in the morning, but they been taking care of business, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my boy Watch. Shout out to Billo. You can came in. I seen your name before, but yeah, you came over here. I know who you is now. Shit, you done spoke, hopped up on the panel, cooked up. You good in my book. Man, shit. That y'all got. I know Watch got a channel. Y'all sub to Watch. Y'all can drop the link. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see Billo here around, he rap with the TWT movement. So yeah, don't be, you know what I'm saying? Don't treat him like no stranger. Don't treat him like a regular degular. He done got up here and spoke his piece what other people won't do. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got any last words, y'all can get y'all last words, man. Yeah, I gotta get on this daddy duty, man.
Nah, man, ain't gonna hold you. Salute to everybody. And shit, I'll be back. You say you normally be in the morning around what time, fam?
Yeah. Usually, shit, since my schedule changed, I used to be on like at 7. But now, I might scale it back to like 8:30. If I don't go on there, I try to be on between 11 and 1. But yeah, I got my other brothers that be doing their thing, so
I'll try to stay out the way. You talking about AM?
Yeah, I used to be up in early. You know what I'm saying? It be the AM cleanup.
Look, wake and bake action. That's what's up.
But see now, switched up, had a little time off and shit. So it's like, all right, let me get back to my normal schedule, man. How I usually do, and we'll go like that. If y'all ain't subscribed to my boy Watching, man, y'all subscribe to my boy Watching, man. That's my boy, man. We been cooking up on panels for quite some time, man. And
oh yeah, man. Hey, I see
man.
You be chopping it up on the streams, man. That's good. I like to see you on your streams doing your thing, Leaf5. And once again, I appreciate you having me on. We always appreciate your expertise. We always appreciate, your opinion. So yeah, man. Salute to you.
Oh man, always, man. You know you good, man. You know we good, bro. Anytime you see and you able to hop on, I know you got that Australian time zone difference. So you know what I'm saying. I just appreciate when people can, pull up. You know what I'm saying. Rock out for a while when they on different time zones, man. So man, it's greatly appreciated. I appreciate everybody that pulled up, showed love in the chat today, man. Dope show, man. We got to cover some shit, man. I hope people learn something, not from me, but from these other good brothers. Shout out to my brother A1, my brother Dwayne Freeman, and my bro A17 for hopping up here, chopping up and shooting they shit as well. So, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all learn something, you know what I'm saying? If one person learns something, hey, man, that's the goal. Each day, one person learns something or they get better, you know what I'm saying, in the aspect of what we talking about. So, You know, if y'all need, any intros, outros, any work done, I do some of those. But as well, y'all hit up my boy AB TWT. You know what I'm saying? And he can set you up for whatever y'all looking for, man. That is the professor. That's my guy. And he set up our website. He did a lot of these different things and stuff that's presented that we use in TWT. My logo, I got several of them at this point now. So if y'all need some work, boys, y'all, or just game on something they got to do with business and promoting your brand in any form of fashion. ABTWT will, you know what I'm saying, my brother will plug y'all in and tighten y'all up, man. Just FYI, man. We got a little bit of everything over here, so appreciate y'all. Go ahead, hit this outro and we up out of here, man. Yeah, man. And we out, man. I appreciate all y'all. It's been another dope when y'all cooked up in this joint. You dig? Hey, Jason, I feel you, bro. I feel you on that daddy duty. Everybody be good, be safe, have a great rest of y'all day. I gotta go get these kids they snacks, man. I'm out this joint. Peace, people.